Good morning. Today is Monday, May 4th. This hearing of the local Alcoholic Beverage Board of Marion County is now in session. My name is Tyler Graves, and I serve as the president of the board. Today, we will hear cases in Speedway, Beech Grove, Lawrence, and in the rest of Marion County, Indianapolis. To my immediate right, representing the city of Indianapolis, is Mr. Peter Luster. To my left is Bob, where are you at?
Speedway.
Yeah, representing the town of Speedway, Robert Staten. And to my immediate left, appointed by the Indianapolis City County Council, is Ebony Chappelle. Serving as secretary of this board is Excise Officer Amy Saunier. This meeting is being broadcast live on Channel 16 and will be rebroadcast in several times in the coming weeks. You are on television, and the board requests that you act accordingly. At this time, please silence your cell phone so do not interrupt the hearing. If you find it necessary to take a call or to have a conversation with someone here with you, please be respectful and step out into the hallway. Here is the order in which we will conduct business this morning. We will first ask individuals who have come to remonstrate to stand and come forward to the microphones hanging from the ceiling. Give us your name and the name and address you're here to remonstrate against. We will then hear cases on today's docket pertaining to the town of Speedway, city of Beech Grove, and the city of Lawrence. Next, we will call all applicants for new or transfer applications on today's docket. We will then call renewals on today's docket which have violations or remonstrators. After we finish today's published docket, we will consider the cases that have been continued from a previous hearing. All of those coming before the board today, whether you're an applicant, representing the applicant, or are here to remonstrate, will testify under oath. Officer Saunier will now administer the oath.
Going to testify before this board this morning, please raise your right hand. Are neither of you testifying? Do each of you solemnly swear, from under the penalties for perjury, that the answers that you have given on your application or any answer you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes. Thank you.
If an applicant should have remonstrators, it has been the practice of this board to accept one request for continuance from both the applicant and the remonstrator. Should the board deem it appropriate, additional continuances may be granted. Are there any remonstrators in the hearing room? Yes.
Detective Tiffany Harrison with IMPD remonstrating against In Zone Bar and Grill, 8311 North Michigan Road, Pony Club Indy, 3551 Lafayette Road, and the Point 2.0, 3344 North Arlington Avenue.
The Pony and the Ensign will both be continued to June.
Cool. Which ones are continued?
The Pony and Ensign are continuing. The Point we will hear today.
The point we will hear, okay.
Yeah.
Applicants appearing in Marion County are required to have 4 items before the board can hear your case. We will not hear your case if you do not have these 4 items. The first, the affidavit of compliance or posting the permit advertising sign from the ATC for at least 10 days prior to the meeting hearing. The second, the affidavit of compliance or notice sent to the property owners and neighborhood organizations that you sent written notice to about today's hearing. The third, the zoning affidavit obtained from the Department of Metropolitan Development. And the fourth, the Marion County tax clearance form from the Indiana Department of Revenue. If you do not have all of these items, please let us know when you come forward.
In addition to the required documents, if you are a new or transfer application, you are required to have a final inspection approved prior to your permit being made active. I will give you my contact information when we call you forward and hear your application. It is your responsibility to contact me to schedule that inspection. I will not contact you.
All right, let's start in the city, Speedway. Let's do town of Speedway.
Thank you. Calling DL 4921728, Kroger Limited Partnership, 5718 Crawfordsville Road, doing business as Kroger J500. It's renewal without violation. Motion for approval.
Motion, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye. RR 4922269, Dawson's on Main, LLC, 1464 Main Street, doing business as Dawson's on Main. This is a renewal with violation.
Anybody here with Dawson's?
All right, let's show them continued again.
Okay. This is a new permit, RR 4943407, Tootsie's Chicken and Fish, LLC, location pending.
Is anyone here for Tootsie's? Okay, I spoke to him last week. He thinks he has a location identified, so I think he's going to wait
Okay.
and come back with the location.
All right. Well, there you go. Have a great month.
See you next time.
There are no agenda items for Beech Grove, so I will call RR 4943671 Twisted Wings LLC, doing business as Twisted Wings at 11657 Fox Road.
All right, thank you.
What do we have here? New?
Good morning. Nick Boyles with Bradford and Riley. With me, I have Amandeep
Walia, good morning.
owner for Twisted Wings.
Sir, is this your first alcoholic beverage license in the state of Indiana?
Yes.
All righty. We have some questions we ask all first-time petitioners. Just answer loud enough that we can hear it on the microphone, please.
Sure.
Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for you?
Riley.
Yeah,
Riley.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
Yes.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
Yes.
Is there anything that you wish to add to the application?
No.
Are you the only owner of the business?
Yes.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
No.
Wait.
Yes, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
No. Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
Yes.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges?
Yes.
Are you applying for limited separation? Probably not.
I didn't, yeah, it's a very small space, so I don't believe.
You don't have a bar area?
No.
They're also still under construction there, so
Okay.
finalizing the floor plan.
All right. How big's your space?
1,200 square feet.
What's your capacity?
About 30 chairs.
Okay. How will you, well, tell us about the alcohol transaction. How does that transaction take place? Do you go to the table, or do they come to the counter?
We'll go to the table.
You'll go to the table?
Yes.
All right. What's your policy for checking IDs?
Anybody who looks under 40, we'll card them, we'll ID them.
Okay. What happens if a minor does get served? Bless you.
Thank you.
What happens if a minor gets served? You serve, somebody that works for you serves a 20-year-old. What happens?
We overlook everything. I'll personally be there, so we.
You'll be there every day?
Yes.
Okay.
But there are times where this has happened, like actually tons, like we see it every time we have this meeting. So do you have a written policy for what happens to employees if they serve someone who is underage?
We will immediately take actions and let them go, and we'll properly train them again if needed to be.
So it's not an automatic termination?
It will be.
Oh, it will be automatic
Yes.
termination?
Yeah, no question asked, it'll be automatically termination.
When do you plan to open?
Hopefully mid-July.
Okay.
Okay. Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion? Motion to approve, is there a second?
Second.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, pal, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Renewal, calling DL 4926686, Walgreens Company of Walgreens, store number 05718 at 10845 East 79th Street. Walgreens?
Renewal without violation?
Oh, hey, hey. Therefore, I make a motion to approve.
Second?
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, yeah, good catch. Another renewal, calling RR 4937384 Juicy Seafood Lawrence LLC, doing business as Juicy Seafood at 10580 Pendleton Pike. Renewal without violations. I make a motion to approve.
Second?
And there's a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, renewal with violation. Calling RR 4936592, 8501 Pendleton Club LLC, doing business as Harem House at 8501 Pendleton Pike.
This one will be continued to June, and we will hear it in June. There'll be no more continuances.
Good. Calling RR 4931124, Mar Y Soul LLC, doing business as Mar Y Soul. I'm probably not getting that right. 8015 Pendleton Pike, Suite C.
They requested a continuance.
All right, that takes care of Lawrence, Beach Grove, and Speedway. Peter, it's all yours.
Calling RR 494-3477 Ty Bliss LLC, doing business as Ty Bliss. Address 5335 East Southport Road.
Anyone here for Ty Bliss? All right, show them continue.
Calling RR 494-3709 Coolin Enterprises LLC, doing business as Indie Wings. Address 3623 Shelby Street.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You have your paperwork?
Yeah.
Let's see what you have. Okay, do you have the approval from zoning?
I was just waiting for their email, it should be Monday.
Okay, we can't hear it without that approval back from them.
Okay.
The other thing is too, you're missing your tax clearance. This form needs to be completed. Their address is on the second page.
Okay.
You need to take it to them, and I need their approval on this one as well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna reset you for June.
Okay.
Make sure you leave the orange sign posted.
I need
Change-
already.
Yeah, leave it up there, change the date to June 1st. All right, so June, we'll continue to June 1st. There's my email address if you have any questions, okay? You're welcome. Back in there. There you go.
Thank you.
Calling RR 494-3715 Sippy Social House LLC, doing business as Sippy Social House. Address 901 North Pennsylvania Street.
I like that name. Good morning. Sippy cups.
Ever need my documents?
Yes, please.
What if they call them? Do you call them sippy cups? Sippy cups, all right.
Oh, well,
He's trying to offer you some ideas, I suppose.
Okay. Okay, do you have the approval from them? Yeah. So we'll have to continue to June, unfortunately, because we have to have that approval. Have you sent it to them yet?
I did.
Okay. Okay. It takes some, I just want to make sure it takes some time to get that. Leave your orange sign posted. Change the date to June 1st. That's our next hearing. We meet once a month.
I mean, can I schedule an inspection?
No, we'll do it, I'll do them after your approval. There's my email address if you have any questions.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Calling RR 494-3778 Lily Bond LLC, doing business as Lily Bond Community Living Room. Address 701 East McCarty Street.
Thank you.
Oh, yours.
Morning, Greg Genrick with Bradford and Riley. With me is Abby Record.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Ms.
One of the
Record.
others.
Is this your first alcoholic beverage license in the state of Indiana?
It is, yes.
All right, same thing. Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for you?
No, Greg prepared it for me.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
I did.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
They were?
Is there anything you wish to add to the application?
No.
Are you the only owner?
No.
Did you list the other members on the application?
Yes.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
Yes.
Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
Yes.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges?
No.
Are you applying for limited separation?
Yes.
Okay. What is this?
It's equal parts cafe and community space, kind of a European-style cafe. So coffee, sandwiches, beer and wine, art classes, yoga classes, things like
That's
that.
great. Is this set up as like a not-for-profit, or?
We weighed that as an option, but it is an LLC, small business.
All right. Well, do you have a policy for checking IDs?
Yeah, everybody who looks 40 or under will have their ID checked. We're a family-friendly establishment, so definitely want to keep everything kosher.
What happens if an employee of yours serves a minor?
We will review the incident, have kind of a retraining policy in place, make sure that a manager is on site with the employee in question to just reiterate and have kind of a one chance to get it right, and then there will be termination.
Okay.
How many employees will you have?
We'll start with probably 8 is the plan right now.
And what's the capacity?
Per the fire marshal, it's 99. We have seating for about 50.
Okay, and your hours of operation?
To begin, probably 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. is what we've got listed.
And when
Is
do you,
there-
I'm sorry,
oh, go
just
ahead.
one more. When do you plan to open?
The goal is early to mid-June for a soft opening.
I have 2 questions. One, do you think you'll ever get into event rentals, like having people rent out your space?
So right now, what we're planning to do is anyone who wants to use this space, it will still be like an event that's open to the public. So we're doing like live music and things like that, but no plans for like weddings or fully private events.
Got it, got it. Is there any time during your hours of operation where under 21 will not be allowed, or is it, all ages, all during the day?
Well, probably only for some of those like semi-private ticketed events, but when we're open to the public, it'll be all ages
Okay.
throughout the day. Yep.
All right.
How does the alcohol transaction take place?
So everything will be ordered at the counter, and where, IDs will be checked, et cetera, and then drinks and food and everything will be brought to the tables with like an assigned number sort of thing.
So I'm looking at the floor plan. So is this just a counter or what, a service counter, or will you have an actual bar?
Both. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So there's the service counter. I guess, yeah, there'll be 2. So people can order at the service counter if they're sitting somewhere else, or if they want to sit at one of the 6 bar seats. That's an option as well.
Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Good luck.
Thank you.
Moving on to transfer applications.
Calling RR 4940377.
Thank you.
Arlie Valdez, doing business as Vilas Poblita Mexican Restaurant, address 3815 West Washington Street.
This one has been withdrawn.
Calling RR 4943207, The Point 2.0 LLC, doing business as The Point, address 3344 Arlington Avenue.
This one has remonstrators.
All right, the point? They may not,
Yeah.
but I mean the point people.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Is there anyone here from?
For the Point 2.0.
The Point 2.0.
We withdrew it.
You withdrew it?
Not the applicant, we sent them their applications, and they were
Okay,
finding
Gotcha.
counsel and supposed to represent themselves.
okay.
And they've been under the hearing.
She wasn't here this morning?
I guess not.
Let me make sure they haven't actually withdrawn the application.
I'll speed some things up.
So it's been continued 3 times, so they're well aware they need to be here. I say let's hear it, hear the remonstrators without the applicant.
All right.
Come on up. Should be easy.
Captain.
All right.
And Amy, which month was this violation reported in again?
So this is a transfer, so.
Oh, it's in the transfer.
So
Okay, so we don't have
No vi-
anything.
There has been a violation issued to the old permit because this company was working under a manager's agreement, but it hasn't been settled yet. So
Okay.
I'll kind of talk about some of those things. The captain will probably talk about some of the things that are in there.
Okay.
This is very rare to have, I don't have the applicant show up.
All yours, Captain Carter.
As Officer Senior testified to, my name is William Carter, I represent the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department. Our concern for the location was an investigation conducted by the Excise Police, February 20th of 2026. She has the violation. Would you like to read the violation and or just have me testify off the violation?
You,
Okay.
go ahead.
The violation stems from a false ownership at the location. The location was bought by the Harneys, and I believe the permittee that actually purchased the location is the sister to a person that we believe was running the location, named Dewan Harney. We entered the location with Excise Police about 11 p.m. on February 20th of 2026. The Excise Police did issue violations for they did speak to Dequana, D-E-Q-U-A-N-A, which is the sister to Dewan Harney. There was people on site that stated that Dewan was actually the owner of the location, and he was not present. She was present at the time. However, it failed to disclose to the excise officers that she was the owner. Our concern with Dewan Harney goes back to an after-hours location that he was operating across the street at 6015 East 34th Street. Pursuant to that investigation, which I started January 12th of 2020, Mr. Harney was arrested and charged with 14 counts of tax evasion, alcohol permits without a sale of alcohol without a permit, maintaining a common nuisance, failure to remit sales tax. He was convicted of 1 count of that, failure to remit taxes held in trust. Our concern, obviously, is that Mr. Harney would not qualify for this liquor license, and as the location currently is being operated and through the excise investigation, we believe he's actually operating the location. He's not on the manager's questionnaire. He's not listed as one of the owners for the location itself. His history shows that he does not maintain a high and fine reputation in the community, and the fact of the after-hours location that he was operating resulted in multiple people shot, including himself. Let me find the history there. So January 20th, 3:36 a.m., officers responded to that location. 27-year-old female had been assaulted at the After Hours Club. That's what started my undercover investigation. February 15th of 2020, I executed a search warrant at the location, found Dewan Harney was operating. He was later charged with 14 counts. I've testified to May 24th of 2021, even after being charged, Dewan continued to operate the After Hours Club. IMPD officers responded at 1:43 a.m., found on shots fired. They recovered 17 rounds from 4 different handguns. Mr. Harney identified himself as being in charge. A year later, June 27th, 2022 at 3:05 a.m., Mr. Harney is still operating the club. Officers dispatched the location, found Mr. Harney had been shot 3 times after posting comments on social media about running the Red Room event hall. A month later, again, even after being shot, Mr. Harney continued to operate. July 31st, 2022, 5:40 a.m., 4 people were shot with over 100 shell casings found in the parking lot. This was the Red Room Lounge After Hours Club. Pursuant to that, I consulted with the property owner, and he was evicted August 10th of 2022. So again, our concern is that Mr. Harney would not qualify to operate this liquor license. He seems to be operating There are posts made on social media that it's his club. He's posted those the night that it opened. Hey, it's the new club, it's my club, things like that, so.
In addition to some of the things that Captain Carter brought up to your attention, I had an anonymous complaint that had been emailed to me at one point early on that said Daquana Harney is the owner, says she's the owner. She's not the owner. Dewan, her brother, is the owner. They had some of the same concerns that IMPD has. And they also attached a Facebook post where Daquana congratulated Dewan, and he replies how he couldn't have obtained the license without her. I spoke to the current owner. This is a transfer of application. I spoke to the current owner, Roger Jenkins, who called me because at one point he had concerns. They've been operating under a manager's agreement. They had not been paying the liquor wholesaler sale bills, and so they owed him money, so he was concerned about that. When I asked him who was running the place, he told me it was Dewan. And then in addition to that, on the night that Excise went in, she was present, apparently sitting at the bar, heard who they were, what they were doing, and failed to identify herself as an owner until he arrived. Then, during conversations with the two of them, he answered all the questions. In the office, there was nothing in the office that belonged to her. Apparently, everything in the office belonged only to him. And then, probably the one other glaring thing that was very concerning was that the night that Excise and IMPD went in there, the promoter that was present that night had also been the promoter present when the recovery room had their homicide and when at the round table. Two places we know very well.
Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, I'll make a motion to deny. Is there a second? All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Do you need a
Yes.
a reason? Yeah, high and fine reputation. We'll have to give them a reason for our denial.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing, reputation.
High and fine.
Mm-hmm.
Nuisance and I am fine.
Yeah, nuisance is a good one. But that takes care of this, but he's just gonna pop up and keep doing this, right? He doesn't seem to be like guys
Oh, I hope
following the law
not, but
anyway.
I hope not, but we don't.
I will also go fine, fine.
Yeah,
All right.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to go.
Yep, go ahead.
Calling RR 494-3422, IIY Construction LLC, doing business as location pending.
They requested a continuance.
Calling RR 494-3499, Three Agaves Mexican Grill and Cantina LLC, doing business as Three Agaves Mexican Grill and Cantina, address 1280 West Southport Road.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sir, were you sworn in? Did you come?
No.
Yeah, I thought you came in right after. We'll swear you in.
Thank you. Go ahead and raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear from under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you have given on your application or any answers you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Good morning. My name is Esther Barber, and this is Mr. Francisco Garcia. Weekend last month, if you recall, he leased the location and it catch on fire.
Oh, yes.
I got the fire department report. And it's for the loss. According, if you recall, since the building was total, I didn't do all the paperwork, but they told me even like that, I need to do the paperwork. So, my understanding is gonna take a little bit longer to rebuild the building.
Okay. Is your plan to stay at that location?
It's up to them, but I think that's gonna take a little long
Okay.
because they have no insurance on the building.
Okay. So you're leasing the building?
Yes, I'm leasing the building.
Okay. So you don't know when, so the permit will go into escrow until the
Yeah.
construction's complete, and you don't know how long that will be, right? But what is the plan is for a Mexican restaurant, family dining?
¿Qué planes tiene de buscar otro local o cuál es la?
Estoy pensando en buscar otro lugar.
Yeah, he's looking for another location.
Okay, so you may not end up in this location.
Probably not because, like he says, the landlord doesn't have insurance
Okay,
and don't have enough money to build it right away.
okay. So right now it's going into escrow, and then if there's another location identified, then you'll file a transfer of
Yes.
location.
That is the idea.
Okay, and you have other
Yeah, he got
permits?
several restaurants. They got one in Emerson, and they got ¿cuáles son las otras locaciones? Lebanon.
Avon, Kenby, Claremont, Lebanon, Whiteland.
Good. Everybody clear on this? He's lost his building, and not gonna probably be able to rebuild, so it'll go into escrow, and then he'll go searching for space. Once he finds space, he'll come back in front of us, and it'll be location pending. All right, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Good luck.
Calling RR 494.
Oh,
So,
yes.
Sorry, he got a question.
Oh, yeah.
Preguntar si no encuentro lugar, que si la puedo vender
He
en
says
caso de...
if he can find the proper place, then he can be able to sell the license to somebody else who can be used.
He has the option to sell the license. I think it's just a 210. The other option is, once he finds a location, he can just do a transfer of location to the new address.
Yeah, his main concern, he's already looking for location, but
Okay.
he has in case I can find the proper place.
Yeah, it's a 210, so it can be sold.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, have a nice day.
Now, Esther, with that, he'll have to sell it for what he purchased it for if he doesn't actually put it into use.
Yeah,
That's the only
Yeah,
thing.
but I'm gonna put the next
Okay,
application.
okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Calling RR 494-3597. Cuates LLC, doing businesses. Cuates Mexican Restaurant, address 80 South Emerson Avenue, Suite M and N.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Jeff McKean. I have with me today the two owners, husband and wife, Jose and Nayali Mendoza. This is a family Mexican restaurant on the south side near Stop 11 in South Emerson. Seating capacity about 160. They're looking to open probably in the next 30 days. Each of them currently run restaurants in Marion County. They've held permits as long as 9 years, no violations at either location. So be glad to answer any questions.
9 years, no violations. Great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
What's your policy state for checking IDs?
Check everybody who looks younger than 40 should be carded. And
Are you guys there, will you be there full-time, the two of
no,
you?
we'll be there like at least 3 times a week.
3 times a week? And what's the capacity? I'm sorry.
About 160.
About 160? Go ahead.
Yeah, it'd be open from 11 to 10, except on weekends, 11 until 10:30.
How many locations do you own together?
2.
You own 2? Oh, so you guys look familiar.
Yes.
You were in here recently, weren't you?
She has Margarita Factory,
Okay.
and he has Las
We have Los
Cuates.
Cuates
Cuates.
Mexican restaurant.
Okay.
Any other question? Board, any questions from the board? Hearing none, I'll accept the motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Calling RR 494-3617, PWW Indy Downtown LLC, doing business as Hooters of Indy, 3110, address 25 West Georgia Street.
They requested a continuance.
Calling RR 494-3666, S. Asadero Mexican Grill, Indianapolis LLC, doing businesses El Asadero Bar and Mexican Grill, address 6110 East 82nd Street.
They were missing their sign, so they will be continued.
Calling RR 494-3672, Tricks LLC, address 10030 East Washington Street. Tricks. Yeah, what is that? Sound like it's-
Thank you.
Sure. After this or these? Yeah, got it.
Morning, Greg Gendrick with Bradford and Riley. With me is Jeff Alexander, the owner of Tricks LLC.
Great. What are we doing here, transfer?
Yes.
So we're moving this license into your name?
Correct.
All right. Is this your first license in the state of Indiana?
Yes.
All right, we'll ask you a set list of questions. We do, everybody. Just answer loud enough we can pick it up on the microphone. Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for you?
Someone else.
Who was that? Greg?
Great, yes.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
Yes.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
Yes.
Is there anything that you wish to add to the application?
Not this time.
Are you the only owner of the business?
Correct.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and a church or school?
Yes, that I know of.
Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
Yes.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges? Carry-out beer?
Not right now.
No.
No. What about a limited separation?
No.
21 and over? No. All right. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, so there's, mine are allowed on the first level, not the bar. Yes, so it is.
So there is limited separation?
Yes.
All right.
So is this a restaurant?
Correct. Restaurant.
Okay.
What kind of restaurant?
Just a basic, kind of like tavern, lounge, restaurant.
Bar food?
Bar
Hamburgers?
food, sit down, lamb chops, you know what I'm saying? So we got a nice menu.
All right. You have any policies for checking IDs?
Yes.
What's
yes.
that policy state?
Well, anybody that comes to the bar needs to be checked.
You're gonna check everybody?
They come to the bar, they will be.
What?
Unless we check them at the door first.
All right.
Like during the day, they may just come in and dine.
Sure.
When they get to like 9 o'clock, we start tightening up, scanning, make sure everybody's eligible.
About live music, entertainment, what's your plan there? Are you zoned for live music?
Yes.
You are?
We have got an entertainment permit. We got a jukebox and all that stuff. So yeah, we did do our entertainment permit.
What's your position on promoters?
We don't like them that much. I try to.
You like them a little?
If they bring the right stuff, I do. If they bring the right stuff.
So what's that right stuff where people get caught
I just
sticky?
basically just kept what the former owner had. He had an in-house promotion team, and they had a pretty good reputation, so I just stick with them. We do all our promoting through them, and that's it. And I also let them know that your reputation is everything, so don't go somewhere else and fighting and doing other stuff and expect you can come back here and do the same thing.
You know, ultimately, you can use whoever you want to use. Just realize it's your name on that license, and we're going to hold you accountable. That's what happens with these promoters. They have no accountability to anybody. Then you got to show up here and sit in front of this board, and it's your name on that license, all right?
Yes, sir.
Any questions from the
Yes.
board?
Do you have a question?
Yeah, what's the name of this business?
Tricks.
Tricks, okay. Is this open yet?
Yes.
It's already open, okay.
You're currently operating under a manager's agreement with the current owner,
Correct.
correct? How long have you been doing that?
About 2 months now.
About 2 months?
Yes.
Are you managing the location yourself?
Correct.
So-
I have some of my assistants that kind of help do little things, but I'm the main manager.
Okay. Who's Courtney Norwood?
Oh, he's somebody we had just discussed. When I was talking about buying the business earlier, asked me did he want to get into it. It never really fell through, so we just kind of went unilateral.
Was Excise just in there and had a conversation with you?
Not with me. He had
What-
it with Edney, Courtney, Mika, whoever's in the office at that time.
Which was just last week, right?
Correct.
And Courtney was there then?
Correct.
But since last week, you've decided he's not part of the business?
Well, he never was actually a part of the business. We had discussed it. He had talked about being an investor. He never went through with his whole ordeal, so that was dissolved.
But he's still identifying himself as an owner?
Well, it's a man named Keith running around, so he tell people he owns it. So people say whatever they want to say, but as far as signatures, name on anything, bank account, LLC, all that, I'm the only one that does that.
You're the only one on paper.
But I also told him today that you don't need to be saying you're an owner. You know, you don't need to come around here no more. You're saying things that's not true. That's basically what it was.
Who's Anthony Mitchell?
He's my kitchen personnel.
Okay. I think he identified Norwood as an owner as well.
Actually, I can't control what people say, but they're not owners.
But typically, people don't just, if I'm in a restaurant or something, I'm not going to say, this is Mr. Lester, he's the owner of this restaurant, unless there's a reason for it, for me to believe it.
We talked about him being an investor. So if he said I'm an owner, investor, I can't control what people say. I tell them, you can't be saying this. This is not you. I tell the staff, don't listen to what nobody say. It's just that we had an issue with the officer. I notified my officer on staff. I notified my security that this is not what he is. I told him he cannot come back there. He cannot be in the back nowhere. Like, you saying things that's not true. We already had this conversation before, and some people just don't get it.
So you had that conversation with him previously, yet still last week he identified himself as an owner to Excise of all people.
Correct. And I don't know why he did that. I had issues with that with my security about somebody else saying they owns it. I'm like, I don't know where these people getting this stuff from, saying they own something, and they don't. But
Did any money transact? Anybody give you any money? I mean, they're saying they're an owner of your business. You took your time and energy and resources, put it into this thing, and people are stepping on your name.
well, in the beginning, we did talk about him making an investment. You know,
He did or he didn't. That's real, black and white.
No, he didn't fulfill it. He didn't fulfill it, so he had a refund.
When was the refund?
Refund is not yet given to him.
Well,
Not
there's
yet
the
given
reason
to
he
him?
says he's an owner.
Yeah.
Well, he never was an owner on paper. That's what I'm getting at. He always gonna be an investor. He's gonna be an investor, a small investor. He never fulfilled it. We never got our paperwork together, so it never went through. So what I told him is once I tally everything up, you say what I owe you, which you never gave me none, I'll cut you a check.
He never gave you anything.
No, he never gave me the complete amount.
Complete amount. Do you know
Right.
what he gave you? Why do you need him to tell you?
Excuse me?
You don't know how much he gave you?
Yeah, I
How much
know
money?
exactly what he's saying. Hey man, I gave him some money to invest, to give you some more. I said, well, no, I never received nothing else because we was not doing this no more. So therefore, I had 45. What are you saying you did? You know, for like time, energy, you know, you clean up the room. I said, so whatever you feel, your energy and your time was, let me know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the only one that's running this here. I'm the only name, I'm more responsible for this stuff here. And that was just that. I said, you can't be an investor if you don't got the money.
So you 100% owner?
Correct.
Okay.
So at any time, did you tell Excise that that information was incorrect and he was not an owner?
Excise never asked me.
I'm sorry?
Never asked. They never asked me. My staff told me, said, why you telling people he's owning and this and that? I said, I don't know what's wrong with that, man. We gotta get that taken care of. And that's how that went. So we resolved that whole issue this weekend.
But Excise had conversations, he was still present in the bar last week. That's my issue. You're saying he's been told he's not gonna be part of this business, but yet, just as recently as a week ago, he's still in there
Well, he came,
operating it.
Okay, he came down. He lives in another state.
Uh-huh.
He came down, unannounced. I asked him, what is he doing here? He said, oh, man, let's come down and talk to you, see if he can invest and, you know, get in. I said, that's over with. We talked about that months ago. He ain't called, he ain't sent no letters. I said, I ain't even used his doggone money, you know. That was the point of me trying to get some help. I said, but I ain't even used his money, so that's over with. You have to know the man to understand, you know. Because sometimes he don't take no, well, why I can't do this, or why I can't do this, why I can't do this, why I can't do this.
Yeah, but he's not sitting here. So,
Yeah.
you know, our criteria revolves around you.
Correct.
And that's where I'm just really hard. If somebody walked in and said, I'm the chairman of the ABC, I'd say, no, you're not. I mean, that would bother me. That's my title. You're the owner. And it seems like you're letting this guy just kind of tell people, a couple people are saying they own your business.
Well,
Officer Sunier, are there
Yeah.
concerns with those other people that you mentioned? Like, let's say that in a different scenario, all the paperwork was right, they were listed as additional owners. Is there any concern with their criminal background or anything like that?
Norwood does have a criminal background, but he doesn't have anything that would automatically exclude
No felonies.
him,
Yeah.
if I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
Okay.
There was another name that showed up on some paperwork, which was Felicia Warfield. Who's Felicia Warfield?
That's my fiance. She the one that did my paperwork for me.
Does she have any ownership in the business?
No.
Because she showed up on the health department paperwork as being an owner.
They made a mistake on that. We told them. She just did my LLC, and when we did our kitchen thing, they put in her name, like, why y'all doing this for? She's not on there. So they read the paperwork wrong or some type of error.
Yeah, she's on the Secretary of
stuff.
State's paperwork as well.
As an incorporator, I believe, right?
Yeah, but she showed up as an owner on the health department inspection.
But she got a clean background, so, I mean, it would be no reason why I wouldn't put her on there. It just wasn't her on there. She just did my paperwork for me.
So when excise came in, they were doing an investigation, and to be very, very clear, they did not issue a violation. They did not find a violation. However, they needed some video surveillance from the bar. Who got the video surveillance for them?
I think Ray sent information over. I set up a time for them to come and see it because we couldn't find the video they was looking for. I don't know what y'all looking for, so we set up a time. I have Andy them to make sure he was there. At that time, we do got a home health care business, so I do clients. That's when they was there cleaning up, and I guess that's when they had the conversation. But we made it available between our staff for them to come in there and look through the records.
How did this weekend go?
One day we got a little hectic. It spilled over outside one day, but our Fridays, our Sundays was perfect.
Was there an incident with an IMPD officer getting hurt?
I didn't hear about no IP officer getting hurt.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Your staff wouldn't tell you? You're the owner?
My sergeant would tell me if he got hurt, so I didn't nobody tell me. I hired a company, sergeant runs it. Nate, when something goes on, he'll let me know if I need to increase security, so no one told me about anybody getting hurt.
And I don't have any details, so I don't know what happened. I just know that there was an IMPD officer that was battered at that location this weekend.
Okay. Well,
Whether or not there's any fault of the bar, I don't know
No,
at
I'm just saying,
this point.
sergeant didn't tell me that, so. And I seen him after everything. So what we came up with, we had 2 officers now, add a female guard on the inside or 2, because that's where it started with women around the bathroom. So we seen the problem, got some better cameras, face recognition. We do have a hand scanner, putting names in, people posting stuff on Facebook that's not accurate. We putting them in there, so we have our process of filtering these things out.
Was IMPD there working off-duty security for you, or did you have a private
No,
security team?
off-duty.
It was off-duty?
Yes.
And you said there was a fight between females back by the bathroom?
Correct.
And that's what started it?
I believe so. I don't know, we separate them, we put one out, we try to let them cool off. It's already like 2 o'clock. We started letting people out. We told the officers what was going on. He said, run them out. We ran them out. Before you know it, was a fight on the other side of the parking lot, not in our immediate area, but over there. So we don't know they coming from our spot, somewhere else, but it was a fight out in the parking lot with females.
Is your bar the only business that's operating at 2 a.m. in that strip mall?
No, we have a event center that does that too.
There's an event center in the mall or in the strip
Not
mall?
in the mall, so in the area across from the mall, strip mall, whatever you want to call it.
Where you guys are?
It's the event center over there.
What kind of restaurant?
What kind of restaurant?
Yeah, I mean, we've got,
Sit down and eat. I mean,
at 2 a.m. and you got fights and need 2 security?
Well-
That seems like an interesting,
you gotta come and check it out and you'll see.
I don't know if I should.
But I'm for real, y'all come and check it out. No, you sit down, people go to the bathroom, they have shootings at any place, you know what I'm saying? So it's not unheard of people fighting for some reason or another. You know, I've seen some stuff at these Texas
I've
roadhouses.
sat here a long time.
So
I
yeah,
know.
so we ain't, but the point is, we took the corrective actions. We did the things that we feel will make it smoother. We've been running for 2 months and had these type of incidents. So we think we can identify where it came at. We have another woman searching the bathrooms, watching faces, watching body film, So we train and try to keep those things down.
So you said you've been operating for 2 months?
Correct. Well, they've been operating longer than I've been in control.
Yeah, you bought it. So who's the previous owner, and is this the name of the old business or the new business?
The old business was Bubbles. The new business
Okay,
is Tricks.
that doesn't make
Do you-
sense. I'll say.
Do you remember the guy that's really hard of hearing? We have to yell at him
Ray.
when he comes in?
Yeah.
Ray.
That's Ray. That's the old owner,
Okay.
or the current owner.
See, the strange thing about that, real quick, like, the kitchen was in somebody else's name, we got it. It wasn't in Ray, it was in like somebody else's name, so I don't know how they be getting that stuff all switched up. We found that out when we got it switched over to our name, that wasn't in Ray's name, it was in somebody else's name, so. I don't know.
What made you want to purchase this?
Because I like entertainment, I like food, I needed something for us to do, you know, investments, things of that nature. Yeah.
Well, I hope you're right. I don't know. I'd never invest in one, but, all right. Any further questions from the board? Hearing none.
Questions, but I just think that there's some cleaning up administratively that has to happen. I saw a situation like this similarly with a restaurant where online the son was saying that he owned it and was speaking on behalf of it, and like really messed up some stuff for his parents who actually own it. So it's like that kind of stuff happens, but it's not good. It's not a good sign.
No.
So.
Believe me, we clearing it up. We clearing it up.
So my thought's this, kind of a smoke fire scenario where there's smoke, there's fire on this board. We've got a pretty good sense of things. I have a lot of concerns. I don't think I have any reason to deny you. I think you got a clean record, and we've got 2 months here, but we've got excise out there already. You need 2 security members for a restaurant. I mean, that seems, but I've said my piece, I guess. I have grave concerns, but we'll hear what the rest of the board has to say, and then I'll make a motion. Peter, you got anything you want to add?
No.
All right. Well, with that, do we have a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
All right, I'll follow you. I'll second that. You got a lot to do. You got a lot of people who think they own your business, and that gives me grave concern. I've never seen that.
Well, one dude owned it before I owned it. I think he got kind of mental issues.
But he's not sitting in front of me, you are.
I know, but I'm saying I can't control what everybody say. You know, that's what I'm getting
I
at.
don't know. I mean, I'll tell you, nobody's gonna say they're me.
So did you inherit these people that are saying that they're the owners? Like, were they around before
One
you
of them I
got
did.
there?
One of them I did and can't inherit it. One of them I did can't inherit it. The other one, like I said, was the initial startup. Like, what we gonna do? Do you want to get involved a little bit or not? You know, but at the end, no.
All right, so there's a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, say same sign?
Aye.
Yeah, I'm feeling like, do we have the possibility of a 1 year, or are we not at that point yet?
You can do one.
Yeah, I would like to make a motion for a 1 year.
Okay, does that change you?
I can go for 1 year.
There's a motion for a 1 year, is there a second?
Second.
There's a second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
What this does. is
I
gives-
oppose.
And we still have one
Yes.
opposed. You've got 12 months, and a lot to do. All right, best of luck, pal.
And
Thank you.
my vote is based purely on the fact that I'm not sure that I'm satisfied with the fact that you're the only owner. But the board's voted for a 1 year, so that gives you a year to show us that you are the only owner, that Courtney Norwood is no way involved in your business. Because if you come back a year from now and we find that that's not true, you will be denied. I don't want to speak for the board, but most likely
No,
be
you
denied.
can't in that one.
Yeah, I will be denying at that point, too.
No problem. No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling RR 494-3679, Brassica, Indiana LLC, doing business as Brassica Sandwiches and Salads, address 8702 Keystone Crossing, Suite VC 01B.
They requested a continuance.
Calling DL 493-4517, Body Brothers, Inc., doing business as Stoney's Liquors, address 5135 East 10th Street.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nick Burrows with Bradford and Riley. With me, I have Jatinder Singh Bhatti, owner for Bhatti Brothers. So he's taking over the old Stonebreaker permit over on 10th Street, Stoney's liquor store. It's been there since probably 3 decades before I was born. So it's been there for ages. He's been operating off of a manager's questionnaire for a while, and Mr. Stonebreaker did pass away, I believe earlier this year, so finalizing the transfer documents.
Sir, is this your first alcoholic beverage license in the state of Indiana?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for you?
Greg.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
Yes.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
Yes.
Is there anything that you wish to add to this application?
No.
Are you the only owner of the business?
No.
Did you list the other members?
Yes.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and a church or school?
Yes.
Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
Yes.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges?
It's a package.
Oh, yeah. Are you applying for limited separation? No.
No.
All right. What's your policy for checking IDs?
Well, it's a liquor store. Anybody 21 or over can enter, and anybody pays to be 40 or younger, I will check.
Okay.
Do you have an ID scanner at your POS system,
we
or,
don't.
so it's for the cashier to check every ID?
Yes.
As people come in? Okay. What's your policy if somebody does serve or sell to a minor?
I mean, we retrain and report to the proper authorities.
So you would retrain them and then report it? If
I
it
mean,
happens?
report it, retrain.
Okay. And is that written into your policy?
Here's the reason we ask.
Okay.
If you hire people and you don't tell them how something's going to take place after an event, then you're kind of in a spot there. If you tell them, if you do not check IDs and you do serve a minor, I'm going to fire you.
Correct.
And if it's a written policy and they put their initials, you put your initials, nobody feels bad. You told them what they had to do and they didn't do it.
Right.
All right, how many employees will you have?
It's myself and two other, my wife and employee.
Okay, and you'll be there every day?
My wife and I.
And you had 2 other permits previously?
I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
Five.
Should be 5.
Are they all gas
Only one
stations, or are they
No,
convenience stores?
I
or-
do own a gas station, but this is the only liquor store.
Okay. You've had a couple violations on your gas station, correct?
I think it was the zoning.
No violations from excise for furnishing to a minor, selling to a minor?
Well, I bought this place in 2016. I think it was way back.
Okay. There was one in 2014 and one in 2023. So the one under 2023 was definitely under your
Under my
ownership.
name, yeah.
Do you remember what happened then?
I think I had an employee who sold it to a minor.
You think?
I mean, he did.
Okay.
Sorry.
What'd you do to the employee?
He's gone.
Because of that issue?
That and also theft.
That'd be good.
So you have a total of 5 currently open, 5 businesses currently open?
No. Employees that I had, there were 5 permits,
Yeah.
but it should be only 2.
You only have 2 now?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll be spending your time going back and forth between just the 2 locations?
Gas station and liquor store, yes.
Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to,
Yes,
motion to approve.
motion to approve? Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling RR 494-3779, Isley Enterprises LLC, doing business as Greeks on 16th, address 1601 Columbia Avenue.
That's Big George.
There was no sign posted for this location, and anyone here for Greeks? Yeah, shall we continue?
Calling RR 494-3781, Capital City Golf Management LLC, doing business as Thatcher Golf Course, address 4501 West Vermont.
Is that the one across it? This fairways?
I'll play basketball.
I was like, that's a west side.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the west
Yeah,
side.
yeah,
Okay.
Thank you.
Nick Broyles with Bradford Riley again. With me, I have Brian Crouch. He is the manager for Capital City Golf. This is a transfer of ownership. This is the Thatcher Golf Course over on Vermont. He's actually also the seller of the permit. It's the Capital City Golf got the city contracts, and so he's staying over on as a manager. Just to continue working there as well. So they've had No violations since, I want to say the last one was 2012 or 2014, so no history of issues.
And what was
over
that
the
one
location. I don't remember. It was hard to find clean records going back that far. I could just see that there was a violation written. It was, in the early 2010s.
Were you there at the time?
Yes, I was.
Do you remember what the violation was for?
Serving a minor.
Serving a minor?
Yeah. Excise came in, the minor came in, employee served, and then excise came in after that, said, did you serve this? And showed a
Got it.
picture. And
So it was
employee
compliance.
admitted,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
So did the city run this at first and you worked there? And then
It's
you-
a city parks golf course, and
Right.
all the city parks golf courses are privately leased by management companies.
No, I get that, but what was it before you, what was it before?
It's always been a city golf course.
I'm saying, was it privately managed before you got it?
Explain that
I
again,
think you've
Nick.
had it since, 80?
Oh, he's been had it.
Yes.
So what's this transfer? What is
This transfer is so he's the manager under the new company. So
Oh,
the
I
new
got it,
company
I
is
got
Capital
it.
City Golf.
I see.
They have the city
I see,
contract.
yeah.
And they are currently already operating at the other 5 or 6 locations.
Yeah.
This was just the last one that needed to get transferred over.
What did you do to the employee who served a minor?
Well, we had a conversation. He was a great employee, and retrained as considered what happened. We didn't let him go.
It's your
And
business, yep. So what's the policy now?
Policy now is that anybody that comes in appears under 40 years of age, we ID them. If it would happen again, because of our training, and we've stressed upon everybody to ID, I would say it'd be considered the same way. I don't know that it would be immediate termination. We've got some great employees and loyal, but there'd have to be some kind of.
Do they ID in the clubhouse?
Yes, we do.
And what about at outings, when, like, beer carts and
Yeah.
that kind of
We
thing?
really don't have,
Outings?
yeah, we're a little 9-hole golf course.
Okay.
We maybe have 2 outings a year. I don't know that we would have anybody under 21 years of age in an outing.
How many employees do you have that are able to sell alcohol?
I believe we have 5 or 6.
And they all have employee permits?
Yes.
Server training certificates?
Yes,
You have yours?
yes,
You have copies of all those?
Yes, I do.
They're all current?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion approved.
Motion to approve, all second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Calling RR 494-3782, Seasoned Soul Food Bar and Grill LLC, doing business as Seasoned Soul Food Bar and Grill, address 7820 Michigan Road.
All right, so 78, so 79, is that like, what's that called, memories or something?
It's
Yeah, it's
memories
right by
right now.
Memories.
It
Is
is,
it?
it's
Yeah.
where memories is now.
Oh, it's that.
Oh, this is gonna be memories.
I'll be darned. Famous spot.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Nick Royals, Bradford Riley again. With me, I have Janet Alexander. She is the owner for Seasoned Soul Food. Yes, as you said, she's taking over the old Memories location. That was closed down, I believe, late or mid last year or so. And so she is taking over operations. This is her first alcohol permit in Indiana, but she has been running a very successful food truck that she is now expanding into a larger space.
Oh, good for you. Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for you?
No, Nick prepared it.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
Yes, sir.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything that you wish to add to this application?
Not at this time.
Are you the only owner of the business?
Yes, sir.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and a church or school?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
Yes, sir.
And are you applying for carry-out privileges?
Later.
Yeah, we haven't submitted one yet, but we may submit that after.
Applying for limited separation?
No.
Yes. It's on the application.
Yeah, we're gonna amend that, actually. She's decided to go 21 plus.
Okay.
Okay, so it'll be a 21 and over establishment.
Yes, sir.
How will you handle security IDs, just to make sure that's all?
I plan on hiring, security to make sure that everybody is complying with the rules and the age guidelines.
Okay. How many employees do you think you'll have?
As many as it takes to be successful.
What's the capacity of your space? It's a pretty big space.
It's 4,700 square feet.
Maybe what?
So how many patrons can you have in there at one time?
I'm not sure. I know the fire marshals come out on Wednesday, so they're gonna let me know exactly the amount of people that's allowed in the space at one
So
time.
he hasn't been out there yet.
No, Wednesday. He's supposed to come
Wednesday.
tomorrow, but he just texted me and asked me Wednesday, so no, ma'am.
Okay. When do you plan to open?
I am shooting for like the weekend of the 23rd, the end of this month.
Okay. And you haven't hired yet?
I have applicants, but I'm very detailed of bringing professional people in. Like, I want it to be successful, so I'm just not hiring anybody. So I'm taking my time with staff.
And as the owner, you'll be managing this location yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Day to day will be all you?
Yes, ma'am. For right now, until I can hire qualified people to bring on to help me.
Okay. Any relationship to Tanya Davis at all?
I don't even know who that is.
Okay.
You want to just describe what you're opening, the concept, food, all of that?
Can you repeat your question?
Describe the experience, the concept, the restaurant. Just describe what you're opening up.
I am opening a bar and grill, and so we will serve food and alcohol, and then later in the evening, nightclub.
What about promoters?
I'm not too fond of them.
Okay. You gonna use them?
Probably not.
Okay. And then what is your policy for checking IDs?
Everybody that looks under 40 will be checked, but I'm also installing like ID scanner.
You're gonna get a scanner?
Yes, sir.
Good for you.
How long have you had your food truck? One, and then two, what made you want to go from a food truck to doing this?
So I have been cooking for years. I've had my food truck with catering since 2018, so I just used to do big events. I'll be at the Horseshoe Casino on the 9th for a big catering event with my food truck. And so just the experience, like I just feel like I can bring good energy to the city and a good place for adults my age to have a nice time.
And I'll say there have been really, really strong reviews on her food as well. I was exploring the food truck, so her food has very strong reviews as well.
And I also have my food truck outside of the bar.
So you'll be serving food, like outside in the truck and inside as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So the people that's under 21, they don't feel left out. So
Got
they
it.
can go to the truck. And I do soul food on Sundays. So I cook.
Got it.
What's the name of the food truck?
Season to your taste. I'm on Instagram.
What hours do you think you'll have the food truck out in the parking lot?
So the food truck operates currently Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 5 until late night. So I'm there till like 1, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. And then Sundays, I double back from 1 to 7.
My only concern is that we see a lot of parking lot issues after midnight because of people gathering outside where the food trucks are. I'm not saying it's the food truck's fault. That gives them a reason to be there, especially juvenile. You know, we had a lot of trouble with juveniles, people that aren't old enough to be in the bar, 17, 18, 19-year-olds. So how will you ensure that there's proper security for late night, especially having that food truck, because you're gonna have people that are loitering in your parking lot with the food truck there.
So your question is?
How are you going to handle security late night, especially outside?
I can get Pacific security for the food truck area, because I do want people to be safe and secure, even when coming to purchase food, mixing with the 21, well, the club is not gonna be 21, so it's gonna be like 35 and up, so with that crowd.
Yeah, that is a concern of mine too, because it's a huge parking lot. It's a huge parking lot, and then there are other businesses in the area that are open late at night, having events and stuff like that. So I just worry about like congestion and how that increases the possibility of stuff going on. So just, I mean, we can't tell you that you can't do that, but it's just something to keep in mind, because a lot of times the violations that we see in here are things that happen on the parking lot while a club is open or while it's letting out. So it's just something to keep in mind, that it could, come back and reflect on the business, whatever's happening in the parking lot. As far as your hours of operation, are you going to be running kind of the same thing as Memories did, where they would have like events and music and all that inside? Or how's that going to run?
Yes, ma'am.
It'll be the same way? Okay. And then how late will you be open?
To 3 a.m.
Till 3 a.m. Which days of the week?
Right now, I'm going to say the nightclub will be Thursday, maybe Thursday through Sunday, but everything else will be like
just dine in?
Yeah.
Okay, during the week. Okay. And then what would those dine-in hours be during the week?
Probably 12 noon to probably like 12. I haven't really put a schedule together.
Okay.
Got a lot of questions still kind of out there for
And
wanting
open
to
at the end
open
of the
here
month.
soon.
Yeah.
I did notice there's a sign, because I drive by there, there's a yard sign out that's saying now hiring. So I have at least seen that.
Okay. Maybe you're clear on the rules and responsibilities that come with having this license?
Yes, sir.
And you are the only owner, the one that's really running it. You're really the one that's going to be making these decisions.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I don't have any reason not to believe that. It's just with a lot of your hesitant answers, it makes me wonder if someone else is the one that's making these decisions.
No.
Okay. I just want it on the record.
I'm not from Indianapolis, so I don't know too many people. And the people that I do come in contact is from my businesses. And so I'm very strict with keeping business and relationships separate. So I don't even know who owned the building before me. And I don't entertain what happened before me, because that has nothing to do with
Sure, and I'm not
me.
talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that you're wanting to open here soon, but you don't know how many employees you want. You haven't started interviewing yet. You're not sure exactly what the hours of operation are going to
No,
be.
I have started interviewing.
You have?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have potential applicants, but I just got to be sure that they're the right people.
Sure.
I'm not just bringing people in just to operate my business to have a body.
Sure.
Okay.
Do we have any reason, thing on our side as far as like why Memories isn't open anymore? Like, did they have any violations? or anything?
They had a violation, which we're gonna hear next month.
Okay.
She's not purchasing their permit, though.
Got
This
it.
is a different permit.
Okay.
So that'll be completely separate. The only thing that's the same is that she's leasing the space they were leasing.
Got it. Okay.
All right. Well, this thing will operate just as the owner says, and that's what we see every time. The owner sets the tone. They do a good job or they don't. With that, though, if there's no further questions, I'll accept a motion. I got one?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Best of luck.
Thank you.
Calling RR 494-3795, Outside Noma LLC, doing business as Bloom. Address 1302 Columbia Avenue.
Where's Columbia?
It's in the neighborhood.
Thank you. I'm trying to think of what the name of that, there's another restaurant that's right there in front of it.
Lisa McKinney with Bose McKinney Evans, representing outside Noma.
Ricardo Ayala.
Yeah.
You're the owner?
Yeah.
One of the owners?
One of the owners.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's first time?
He has another permit in
Sullivan County.
Sullivan County?
Yeah.
So a restaurant permit there.
Yeah.
And then this would be his second one. This is going in at a location on Columbia that was gonna be a distillery, really cool building, but they ran out of money and couldn't afford it, and then, so he took over the lease, right?
Yeah.
So hoping to open in June or July?
And, end of June, beginning of July.
Right, right.
How long have you had your license in Sullivan?
Like 15 years.
How many violations?
I think one.
For what?
For serving a minor.
What'd you do?
We retrain the person.
Okay.
And yeah, we have the policy. We went over the policy.
Okay.
So he's going to have written policies in place so that people can, his employees, hoping to have about 10 employees in this location. It will be over 21, so they'll be carting, the hostess will cart at the door, and then also at the bar, anybody drinking. So on the weekends especially, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, when the busy times, maybe just the host, well, anybody who orders, anyone who looks under the age of 40. And then, as he stated, it's not immediate termination. If he has good employees, he wants to try the possibility of retraining. And you'll have the scanners and
the ID
IDs.
card scanner.
And you have in it's a really nice location, fairly large, 150 people can fit into it for this restaurant. But there's cameras throughout it and also outside, so it's got a fairly sophisticated security system in place already.
Yep.
And then you can tell them a little bit. You have everything.
It's like cocktail, small plates, kind of lounge, super chill. Yeah.
So everything from as he was sitting back there, all your discussion about shootings and everything terrified him,
No.
as it should. But charcuterie board.
Hummus, shrimp cocktails, soups, kind of the salads, the basics.
Yeah.
What are the hours of operation?
So Monday and Wednesday and Thursday from 4 to midnight, and then Friday, Saturday from 4 to 2 a.m., and then on Sundays we'll open earlier from 2 to midnight.
Are you planning to use the outside space behind the building as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what will you do with that? Like, we have live music or?
We just got a new speaker system, so we'll be doing that. But in the future, we kind of want to get like a guitar player or like a piano player, or maybe also like a DJ just to music wise.
It's not going to be any promoting or anything like that, and then we'll have to get a license, look into whether he wants to get a live entertainment permit or not. At this point, no. But like to have something just like a guitar player, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I remember doing the inspection for the previous owners. It's a very interesting space.
It's super, it's really, really cool. And then just the garden center next to it, they did an incredible job, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve. Is there a
Thank you very
second?
much.
Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute.
We haven't voted yet.
Yeah. It could go either way, you know?
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Now you go.
Thank you.
Now we can go.
Calling RR 494-3805 Squirrel's Nest Bar and Grill LLC, doing business as Squirrel's Nest Bar and Grill, address 5560 Brookville Road.
I like that squirrel nest. That's what my son's hair looks like.
It's over now.
That's what my son's hair looks like. He's got real curly hair.
Oh, nice.
Squirrel's nest, every day.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us about the name. Why Squirrel's Nest?
Because I'm a squirrel.
All right.
I have adult ADHD and I'm everywhere, so,
I like it.
yeah.
Greg Genrick with Bradford and Riley. With me is Yvonne Keene, one of the owners.
Ms. Keene, is this your first alcoholic beverage license in the state
Yes,
of
it
Indiana? All right. Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone prepare it for you?
Craig prepared it for me.
Do you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
Yes.
Are all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
Yes.
Is there anything that you wish to add to the application?
No, sir.
Are you the only owner of the business?
There's a member.
Did you list the other member on the application?
Yes.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
Yes.
Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
Yes.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges?
Yes.
Are you applying for limited separation?
No.
No.
All right.
So what kind of place is this going to be?
It's a bar and grill.
A bar and grill? And what are your hours of operation?
Sunday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. And then on Friday and Saturday, it's 10 a.m. to 1 a.m.
Okay, got it. I think that's it for now.
What about entertainment?
We do live entertainment, occasionally once a week. Currently, once a week, we're doing it on Wednesday nights.
Is that a band usually? Or
They're usually bands or a local, it'll be 1 or 2 people.
any need for a promoter?
No, absolutely, I am my own promoter.
Yeah, there you go. Tell us about checking IDs.
Currently, they're checking anyone that does not look 40 years of age.
What happens if one of your employees does serve a minor?
Termination. They're
Written
all
policy?
awarded. Mhm.
How many employees will you have?
Currently, I have 5 bartenders. We do have 3 cooks on staff as well.
So the transaction for alcohol, people have to come to the bar in order, or will the bartenders have some of them floating around at tables? How does that work?
The bartender they'll either come to the bar or the bartender will go to the table.
Okay, and at that point, they'll be carded?
Yes.
But they're not carded when they first walk in
No.
or anything? Okay.
How often will you be there?
Currently, I am there anywhere from 12 to 15 hours a day. I'm there for more in the morning time, and I leave in the afternoon and come back in the evenings.
Who is Scott Keene?
Scott Keene is my husband.
What's his involvement in the bar?
No involvement.
None at all?
He's promoting on Facebook.
As owning the bar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's been told multiple times.
Because I'm looking at a video on Facebook right here that if I played it, he's going to say the bar that my wife and I own.
Yep. He is not an owner.
Explain that to me, because I have a hard time. It's the second person today to say.
Well, he is not the owner. To know Scott Keene, to know that he is, social media is his thing. It gets him in a lot of trouble. You know, I've repeatedly told him he's not on any paperwork, he's not on any of the lease agreements, he's not on anything. He's not on the purchase order, nothing.
Is he in the room?
No, he's not.
Is there any concern with Scott being listed as an owner?
The complaint that I received said that Scott, along with this video, says that Scott owns a parking lot or a car lot. Is that correct? And that he currently has a tax protest against that.
Has a what?
A tax protest.
I'm not sure about that.
And if that's the case, that would be the reason why they wouldn't disclose him.
Couldn't get past
Got it. Yeah, that's a major concern, because do you see where that puts us?
Absolutely.
And then when you say that his social media gets him in trouble, I mean, that's day one.
He's just, I know.
Yeah.
So we have a husband-wife scenario where the husband's adjacent to the license. I mean, they're married, they live together, it's her business, and he's going to walk into that place every day telling everybody he's King Kong.
No, he does not.
He does it on social media, and he doesn't even have the license.
Absolutely. I agree with you. I mean, but no, my employees, everyone knows that he is not an owner. Anyone at any time can ask, and they will tell you that he is not.
But he won't.
He won't.
Do you want to hear part of this?
Yeah. I think it matters.
There's a
Hey
lawnmower in the
everybody,
background.
Scotty Keene from Victor Lane Car and Truck 2, located at 5555 Southeastern Avenue, right at the corner of Southeastern and Raymond on the southeast side of Indianapolis. Everybody knows that we jumped in and did a bar thing, and it's been taking a lot of my time. Not so much need to be there, but it kind of was there to learn the ropes per se, so that way if I am needed, I could jump in and be hands-on. Myself and Yvonne are hands-on owners. We believe in not seeing someone struggle. We believe in jumping in, because you're as only good as your employees. And we met both places. We have some wonderful employees. We have been blessed with the right pieces of the puzzle to make our journey forward with them as well. Because obviously You're only as good as your employees. So if you have the right pieces, the people with the right mindset that are fully invested into your branding, into your company, you're going to succeed. When there is a weak link.
So that personality is going to walk into your business and just be calm and quiet?
He has been, yes. I'm not sure when that video was posted, but
Well, the date is probably on there on Facebook.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a hard no for me.
Well, and then
before it was different because it was more heresy. This is like just.
You got to help me from your role. We don't have anything that keeps her out. We have the concern of this guy. What are our, it's not like there's a felony, you know, I mean, what are our opportunities here?
It's up to the board to determine whether or not you think she's truthful and she truly is the owner and her husband is not, or if you feel like they're, for some reason, whatever the reason may be, felt that they needed to conceal his ownership. That's...
Yeah. Which they would have to, because with his tax situation, he wouldn't be able to hold
wouldn't have
the
gotten
license.
tax clearance.
You said what now?
Yeah, they would not have gotten a tax clearance.
Yeah.
Well, they would have, the tax clearance wouldn't be the issue. The issue would be getting the retail merchant certificate.
True.
So
You're
it-
right. You're right.
It would, nothing's up this board from coming in, so.
So then my question is, why not just, if that is the case, that they could still do it that way, then why not just do it that way from the beginning? And I'm looking at you as the attorney
Yeah.
and the
I'm
expert.
prepared, but I mean, I met initially with Tammy, who was back here, the other owner.
Wait, the other owner's here?
Yes.
Why is she not up here?
I'm right here.
Come on up, Tammy, we got a seat for you.
We have plenty of seats.
We got to get this right.
Just make sure that green light's on, Grace.
So Tammy, you currently own this, or?
Yes and no. I purchased it off of Tony, the other bar owner. They decided, or she decided, Yvonne decided to buy it because I had the car lot next door to
Can I
it.
stop you real quick? Did we, when you bought it off of him, did we do a transfer and put it into your name?
Not yet, that's what we're doing.
Oh, that's
Yes,
what's happening
yes,
today.
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
I'm a member.
All right.
And my mom was a previous bar owner for years, and I know what it takes. So I'm letting Yvonne run it, and I'm just sitting back because I own both buildings. I own the property,
Okay,
if that makes sense.
yeah.
Did you hear what you said when you started speaking? You caught yourself.
Yes, because it's just common, but Scott does not have nothing to do with that bar.
Oh, wait a minute, I missed it. What was it?
Ebony and I both heard her. She said they.
When they, and then when she. Which is like, nobody wants to be, well, I can just speak for myself. Like, I don't want to be the killer of dreams or anything
Well,
like that
I
sort.
could understand because they're
But-
husband and wife, but.
And the
he's
video
not on
and the fact
there,
that you said they.
Scott is also a center of attention. He does the speed roam. He does, what is he, a talker, speaker at the speed roam, so.
All right. Well, that might have done. Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, I'm going to vote, I'm going to make a motion to deny. I'm not comfortable. I think that last little piece, and I missed it, I'm appreciative of the board, but,
If I could,
yeah.
if we were to come back next month and change the ownership and brought him in,
Hey, I mean, from my stance, I'd like to meet him.
Yeah, I would say that I think that should have been done from the beginning. And I don't want to speculate, but I think that you know where I'm going with this. Like there was probably a thought around not putting him on there and just wanting to move past it and do it that way. I can't sit here and say that I don't think y'all considered that.
he's not put on it because just of the marital situation right now. That is why he is not on it. I would not be comfortable coming back with him on it. This is something that, whether that works out or not, I will continue with this. So he is not the owner.
Are y'all together?
Yes,
Y'all about to separate?
kind of.
But I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
So we could do one of two things, and I'll let the three of you decide what you want to do. We can either vote today, or we can continue it. I can meet with them, meet with her, see if, there's any other information we might need to make a decision, and they can come back next month. Or if you feel like you have enough information to make the decision. No, it's you. It's up to you guys.
I'm okay with coming back next month just because it feels kind of fragmented, and I don't want to make a bad decision because we don't have enough information. So.
Yeah, we'll give you the 30 days because I'm going to vote no right now.
I appreciate it.
A lot of concern. Okay, then we'll see you in 30 days.
Thank you.
All right, and we need, in between now and then, I need to set up a meeting with you, with both of you.
Do I reach out to you, or?
Greg will.
Okay.
And he needs to be at that meeting, right?
No, I don't want Scott at the meeting.
Okay.
Perfect.
But if I do need to meet with him, I'll let you know.
All right.
All right, with that, we're going to take a comfort break. We'll be right back with you before we start on violations. We will call the meeting back to order. Same rules and policies apply. All yours, Peter.
Calling RR 490-5850, Miami Inc., doing business as Silk Show Club, address 3512 Madison Avenue.
This one's continued to June.
Calling RR 490-4646, Buckeye Beverage Corp., doing business as Connor's Pub, address 6331 North Ferguson Street.
This one's continued to June.
Calling RR 492-5829, Dave & Buster's of Indiana, LLC, doing business as Dave & Buster's, address 8350 Castleton Corner Drive.
Well, what could happen at Dave & Buster's?
Morning.
Good morning.
How we doing? I think my client needs to be sworn.
All right, go ahead and raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear from under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you've given on your application or any answers you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
Clark Kirkman with Clark Quinn Law on behalf of Dave & Buster's. With me is Kevin Harris. He is the Assistant General Manager at the Castleton location. The General Manager left a little over 3 weeks ago. This violation stems from right around this time last year. Excise went in. There was a, for lack of a better word, slipping through the cracks, and the renewal paperwork did not get filed. So the day after the permit expired, Excise went in, was able to order a drink, and then they were cited for that violation. So we obviously got the renewal application submitted right away, and as you can see, we're here this year, so we did file our renewal application on time.
All right.
Whose responsibility is it to keep track of expiration dates?
My understanding is that, the general manager at the time should have submitted when they get the renewal notice in the mail, should have sent that to corporate, and that did not happen last year. I think we've set up backstops to where that won't happen again, and engaging more with my law firm as well to make sure that does not happen again. In the past, it's been sort of, they file a lot of their own renewal paperwork, so I think we're taking a more hands-on approach with them. Obviously, their corporate headquarters is down in Texas, so sometimes with national chains, these things can happen.
So your title's general manager, is that right?
Assistant general manager.
So is there a general manager and you're the...
No, right now I'm acting general manager.
All right, so ultimately you're the top dog at this spot. So this falls on you.
Yeah.
Do you have a process you're going to use? I mean, could you explain to the board why the paperwork processes won't be a problem moving forward?
I think he was just a little lackadaisical in his work.
I'm not worried about him, he's gone.
Okay.
How are you going to handle it?
Well, as soon as anything comes in, I will just report it straight to corporate, or I will let my ride know. I'm very communicative with my ride.
When you say your ride?
My regional manager.
Got it.
All right, so me and him just have built a rapport in these last 3 weeks, so anything that comes in, I'll just report it to him, and then I'll report it to corporate.
It's pretty simple. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So now you're the one responsible for the day-to-day operations for management right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you're in charge of the employees, employee permits, all of those things?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you guys keep track of employee permits?
I have a filing cabinet, so everything goes into a filing cabinet with every employee, so they each have a file, and I'll put it in the file, and then everything else is put into our computer system.
And how do you know what triggers when someone's getting ready to expire?
It usually just gives us an update. It gives us a notification because everything goes through Workday. So we have an actual program, and then it'll send us a notification, hey, blah, 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 whatever is about to expire. So then all we do is put them through ServSafe or a liquor license or whatever that may be.
And then what's the policy on carding?
Well, anyone that comes to Dave & Buster's, if you are going to order a drink, you're going to get carded, no matter what. But if we use discretion, if someone, it looks over the age of 40, 50 years old, there's a little discretion that you can use, but at the same time, we like to card just because there might be an expired ID, or you might not have your ID, or whatever that case may be, so we try to card everyone.
Okay. I'm just looking at some of your past violations, and you guys, we've already talked about it. You were here before, not you, but Dave & Buster's was here before on a compliance check violation, so I was curious how that was handled.
Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion? Motion to approve? Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Calling RR490-4389 RCI Dining Services, Indiana, doing business as The Pony, address 3551 Lafayette Road.
This one will be continued to June.
Calling RR498-8385 Bar Group LLC, doing business as Memories Bar and Grill, address location pending.
This one will be continued.
Calling DL493-0983 Carpica 6 LLC, doing business as The Liquor Barn, address 1801 South Emerson Avenue.
The violation after this will all be the same ownership, but we'll talk about them separately so we don't get confused.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. So this was, the violation would be the number 5?
Number 6.
Okay.
Carpet number 6.
For this one, got it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Okay.
You got your green light on? On the bottom of the, no, right there you go.
It's on now. The Mark Palomero, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Pradeep Kaur, and I have here my mother-in-law, Kamlesh Kaur. She's the owner.
Okay.
And you're here to interpret?
Yes. My name is Surinder Singh.
And
Surinder Singh.
Okay.
what's your relationship to the business?
I'm the new... He's the new manager.
Okay.
Okay, all the MQs. Could I just do a little brief?
Sure, of course.
The Kamlesh Kaur, okay, is the 100% owner of the, there's really 3 permits. There's one in Espero and there's the 2. I say Carp 5 and Carp 6 because I can't really enunciate the name. She's owned it 100%. There was previous management in place, okay, before these, there was previous management in place, okay, and they are all gone now for the violations that they've had. They've had violations on both locations. All the employees are all retrained. There's all new systems in place. There's the new card systems where you have to scan it. You can't do anything. There's going to be transfers of ownership coming through for, if I can get on the June docket for June or July, all depends. I have the paperwork to be filed for all these. And he's going to be the new owner, okay, going forward after the transfers are in place. And then there's another partner, which is his wife, which I have the new MQ that I have to file which will be filed this afternoon, okay, with the other transfer permits.
Okay. Is it, so she's selling the businesses completely, or
She's selling the businesses completely, but she's still going to own the property.
she's a landlord?
Just going to be a landlord. We have those management agreements in place. I have those leases in place. Those will be all filed
Okay.
come this afternoon.
So she doesn't actually operate?
No, she does not.
Anything?
She does not.
It's all management?
It was all management.
And the management that was in place when this happened is no longer?
No longer there.
So this was a violation for scope, retail to retail, means they weren't buying from a wholesaler. Failure to display the alcohol permit, tobacco certificate, and the smoking signage was not properly posted. And you're the new manager?
Yes.
So tell us, what are you doing so that these kinds of violations don't happen under your watch?
Yes, I put in a new system. Every customer come in and we check ID. The system won't go through it. And for manual driver license or scanner. And we posted all the signs we needed. And everybody have employee permits, including me. I also have it.
And every employee was certified, and all the certifications are on file behind the counter. Okay, everything is redone. When we took this over, okay, we made sure that we retrained everybody. I think for moving forward.
From a historical standpoint, am I wrong that the liquor barn has just been a problem for us? Doesn't it ring a bell to anybody on the board? Probably not you. I think since you've been on here.
Let me
Liquor
look
barn?
and see what their history is.
Yeah.
Well, they purchased this 3 years ago.
All right, maybe that's when it got quiet. I can remember the.
I remember a
You know what I'm talking about?
long time ago.
Yeah.
But that was not these
Wasn't
owners.
these people. Okay.
So for the location on Emerson, which we're talking about right now,
There's the brothers.
we had a violation in 2019, 2023, and then this one in 2026. Which I gotta say, this might be a first for me. I don't know if I've ever seen a liquor store that was purchasing retail to retail from another liquor store.
Well, it was an employee who purchased an item. It had the receipt sitting next to the item when the compliance check was, when the excise officers came in.
So they went to another liquor store, bought something, brought it.
They bought from my understanding, they bought the purchase in the store and had the receipt next to whatever they purchased. And I can be wrong, but the excise officer.
Yeah, the report says that they presented several invoices. However, they were currently on a no-ship list when this happened, and they weren't able to provide any invoices for the month of December. But they were able to match certain items in the business with some receipts from Big Red and Total Wine and More. So, I think the story was it was for private use for a party, but they were on no ship, so they couldn't purchase any from the wholesalers, so they were selling it.
And it's sitting there in a store and not at an event hall or somebody's home.
Are you able to order alcohol?
अल्कोहल ऑर्डर कर सकते हो स्टोर ते लास्ट ऑर्डर कਦੋਂ ਸੀ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ
But she's not managing it, so she probably doesn't know.
No, they're ordering alcohol now. Yeah, they're operating on an extension.
So as far as I know, the last order, they had it in November, and they were purchasing beer, but not alcohol, because they knew they wanted to, sell the liquor store eventually. So the last order they had was in November.
So a beer wholesaler is separate from a liquor wholesaler, so they could be on no ship with one and not the other.
They're currently, we submitted a correction action plans to the commission, everything they wanted.
Yeah.
They approved everything. They gave us the extensions for both permits. Okay, because we explained to them we were going through new management and for the sale.
Yeah.
They didn't have a problem with it. They're ordering now. Okay, the current extension that's in place will expire on the 26th of May. Okay, and we're here to make sure, hopefully, that we can get the permit renewed so we can do the transfer, because they're not going to let us do the transfer
Right.
without the permit being renewed, or both permits being renewed.
Gotcha. And just to be clear, like, beer is COD, so that's why you wouldn't be on a no-ship list.
Yeah, so I'm clear, the people that were involved in this business before are no longer affiliated with the business?
No, just this.
The people that are in this complaint report?
No. All the employees were retrained. The one employee, though, that got the one violation, we've retrained him. He's been with them for 8 years. Okay, but going forward, they're having the written this policy. If there is any more violations, okay, there's an immediate termination.
Okay. All right, well, any further questions from the board here? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
There's a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
There's a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Is that for both?
No, that's just for the
That's
first
for the
one.
five.
Calling DL 4930984, Carkerpa, number 5 LLC, doing business as the Liquor Bar, address 6002 Southeastern Avenue.
Will you be managing this location as well?
Yes.
Yes?
With his wife.
No, my sister-in-law.
Oh, your sister-in-law, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. That's the new MQ that I have to file today, this afternoon.
Okay. And this violation was for
It's the same stuff.
It's similar.
same thing?
But I don't think this violation was selling to a minor. Or was it selling to a minor?
This one was for retail, again, retail to retail. So, I mean, that tells, or no, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the same report, the first report.
Yeah.
No, this wasn't.
It's just the permits, putting your certificate up, smoking.
It's management stuff.
Yeah.
This was all administration.
Are you up to this?
Yes.
These are really simple things to solve, right? I can't
Yeah, I'm
believe
taking
it.
care of everything is up to date.
And you know the rules and responsibilities, where the permits need to be held, where the signs need to be placed.
Yes.
Oh, no, this location had stuff purchased from Big Red and Total Wine as well. So, I mean, that,
Well, scope of liquor retail
yeah,
permit.
it tells me right there, it definitely was not for private use, which you can't do anyway. But, I mean, that excuse,
Well,
It's not
that
window.
management is no longer in place.
I understand, it's just,
And that's always the case, though, too. I mean, I wake up on the alcohol board Monday knowing I'm going to hear violators come in here and tell me, the good news is, that guy no longer works. I mean, that's the given.
Yes, I understand that completely.
So, then we got to go track it back to, okay, well, who's hiring these people? And what criteria are we using when we go through the hiring process? And then when they appoint a manager, we got to ask you, can you handle this? Can you get the permits just stuck where they need to go?
Yes.
and pay the bills.
Frustrating.
Yes, definitely.
This is going to be the new owners too, if the transfers go through. And I do have those transfers right here, all ready to go.
All right. Any further questions on this one? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, is there a second?
Second.
Second, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Okay, that takes care of both of those.
Thank you.
Come on, we got this.
We'll see you next month or in July.
Thank you.
Calling RR 493-4931 BSL Entertainment LLC, doing business as the Patron Saint, address 250 South Meridian Street.
This one would be continued to June, and we will hear it in June.
Calling DL 493-0235 Raja Oil Inc., doing business at Shortstop Gas Station, 239 East Michigan Street.
Anyone here for Shortstop Gas Station? Okay, shall it continue?
All right, calling RR 493-7293 TCM LQ LLC, doing business as Marachi Indian Cuisine, address 4825 East 96th Street, Suite 1600.
Hello.
Good morning.
Were you sworn in at the beginning of the meeting?
Yes, I did.
Sir, what's your name?
Satish Musnuri.
What's your last name?
Musnuri.
Okay. Do you know why you're here?
Yes.
Why?
There's a couple of violations that our business license expired and there were no permits and the signage was missing.
Ugh. Well, are you the owner of this license?
Yes.
Why didn't you do those things?
So the first one is the license.
Sorry, I just want to clarify that he is the manager there. The license is held by the landlord, which was part of some of the confusion there with the expired business permit. There was difficulty getting in touch with parties. People were traveling and everything, so that was part of that reason. But
Who's the landlord?
the land is that TCN. They own the building, but they don't have any
So you operate.
direct control over the operation.
You operate under a manager's agreement with the landlord?
Yes.
On the permit?
So then, should the landlord be here?
So they just own the property.
Yeah, they
so
wouldn't
they don't
have any-
actually control direct operations with
They
the
wouldn't have any
day-to-day
knowledge of the
business.
violation.
Okay. But they hold the license.
Yes. And then whatever business, restaurant they bring in there works under a management agreement.
Got it.
So ultimately, the landlord, because they hold the permit, they're the ones responsible.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we take it, we're taking it from them.
Yeah.
But what about the list here? What is their responsibility to that list? All of it?
I mean, they're responsible for any violation, but, I mean, when you look at these violations, it's the management, I mean,
Correct,
the
yeah.
restaurant that was running it that failed to comply. Other than
so
the
they have
experience-
the first person knowledge of the violation
Yeah,
as well.
other than the business expired permit, which would fall under the landlord to renew. The rest would be their responsibility.
So what do you do all day?
So I work, I have an IT company, I do that, and evenings I'm at the restaurant.
All right. Are all these fixed?
Yeah, everything is fixed, and we're working with Greg and.
Talk about it.
Yeah. Sorry?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Tell us
Yeah,
about
so we applied the extension for the business license, and that's approved now. We are able to operate the business. Second, we applied for the permits, and myself and the employees, we all have permits now. And all the signage is taken care of as well. And we're also implementing like a Salesforce application to make sure that all these dates are in place and we get reminders, constant reminders about the expirations and stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, these are frustrating because it's just,
yeah,
it's just
easy
somebody's got to be
managerial
the
stuff,
boss, you know? Somebody's got to run this thing.
How do you keep track of your employee permits?
Right now it's manual, but we are also doing a Salesforce application to have all the employees there and also track when it is expiring and till when the permit is valid.
How many employees do you have?
We have 5.
That serve? 5 that
No,
serve?
only
Total?
two serve.
2 that serve? And that's not really all that many to keep track of. It shouldn't be too difficult.
Yet here we are. Okay, any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll follow you on that, I'll second that. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All right, clean it up.
Calling RR 493-8140 Sunshine Breakfast House and Grill. Doing business as Sunshine Breakfast House and Grill. Address 5116 West 38th Street.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good afternoon already, okay.
Were you sworn in at the beginning of the meeting?
No.
Okay. Then raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear from under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you have given on your application or any answers you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
I do.
Would you like to introduce your client?
Dennis Osava. This is Ariana Moniz. She's the owner of Sunshine Breakfast.
Okay. Ma'am, do you know why you're here?
Yes.
Why?
Because the inspector came to the store and we was with expired license. But as soon as we know, we correct the issue.
Okay. Is that the only violation?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was the, also the signs in expiration of one of the permits from my staff.
Okay.
And a compliance check with excise. Well, no, hold on, I guess it's not counted as that, but, yeah, it is in here.
On Sunshine House?
Am I looking at the right one?
I think you're looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, I don't have that.
This is Sunshine Breakfast House.
Yeah, I am. Okay, so it says that somebody ordered a beer and then came back in after observing the missing signage, so that's not a compliance check.
No, yeah,
In that way.
they'll do that at times because technically they have to see someone served in order to check for, or in order for someone to have an expired employee permit.
Got it. Got it.
Well, ma'am, what are you doing differently?
We hire somebody to be on top of our expiration papers. We have somebody also checking all license from our servers are on good without expiration. If it's on the next month, we talk to the employees, that way they can renew the license.
Good.
Are you there every day? Do you manage it yourself?
Not every day, but 5 days a week, yes.
Is this your only location?
I got 2 locations.
Where's your other location?
Greenwood,
Is it in Marion County or Johnson County?
Johnson County.
Do you have any violations down there?
No, not at all.
What was different? You had 2 stores, this one didn't have the paperwork and that one did. It almost makes me think you would know because you had the correct paperwork in Greenwood, but not here.
I was kind of, I mean, it's not an excuse, but I was kind of busy at the time, but as soon as I realized, that they submit all the paperwork to have my liquor license. It's the first time in 8 years, so.
I was going to ask
I'm
you, how
sorry,
long have
yeah.
you had your license?
8 years.
And these are your first violations?
Yes, the first one.
And everything's been corrected?
Yes, everything is correct and everything's recorded and I have everything on paper.
So how are you keeping track of your dates from here on out?
Like I said, we hire somebody to do that job. That way, if she don't do it, I have to do it. So 2 times that we have to be everything correct.
Yeah, so how's that person keeping track of their work?
Oh, they have setting an alarms that we can remind them that it's going to expire on 3 months, 2 months, and 1 month.
Yeah.
Nice.
So do you have the alarm set as well so you can follow
Yes.
up with them?
Okay. Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion approved.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling RR 493-8160 End Zone Bar and Grill LLC, doing business as End Zone Bar and Grill, address 8311 North Michigan Road.
You have requested a continuance.
Calling RR 493-9293 3-in-1 Restaurant Inc., doing business as 3-in-1 Restaurant, address 1413 West 86th Street.
Come on, open up. Nick?
Morning, Nick Royals. With me, I have Adrian Vasquez, owner for 3-in-1. So this was a violation that occurred back in 2024.
Hang on, let's see if he knows.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
Do you know why you're here?
Yeah, violation.
Why? What the violation?
Serving a minor.
You served a minor?
Yes,
How
sir.
long have you had your license?
Not too long, since 24.
So this was a compliance check.
Yes.
And you were the server in the compliance check,
Mm-hmm.
right? But you're also the owner?
Yep.
So, what do you got?
Well, from that, I learned a very valuable lesson to check IDs all the time. I was busy at the moment with a couple of paper things that I had to do in the office, but that's no excuse.
It's also how business operates.
Yeah.
You're busy.
Yes. But it's no excuse. I should have been paying more attention to it, so I own up to it. That was my mistake, you know. But now check everybody. There is no excuse. There's only one more other server, and we check every ID. It doesn't matter if you're a regular or not a regular. You know, we check.
So you sat here 2 years ago, or did you sit right there?
Yes.
And did we ask you about checking IDs?
Yes.
Do you remember what you said?
Yeah. Yeah, I do check.
And, you know,
Yep.
It's just you and one other server?
Mm-hmm.
How many, what's the capacity?
It's a, what, 40, 50 seats or so? It's a small restaurant.
Yeah, it's only 1,500 square feet, the restaurant, but I believe it's only about 40.
40?
Mm-hmm.
Was this your first time doing that?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell your employees that they have to check identification when you don't do it yourself.
Correct. Yep. I know. That was my mistake. I should have been paying more attention. It was early in the morning. I had to do a couple papers, but like again I said, there's no excuse for it. You know, I own up to it, my mistakes. From there, we haven't had another incident. You know, I make sure everything's correct now. Yep.
any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve. I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. No more.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling RR 493-9420 Upland Brewing Company, Inc., doing business as Upland Brewing Company, address 4939 East 82nd Street, Suite 100.
There are 2 violation reports for this.
I don't think we've ever had Upland in here, have we?
No, not that I recall.
Not that I recall. Morning, Clark.
Morning.
Want to introduce your clients?
Sure. Clark Kirkman with Clark Quinn Law. I have Tabitha Williams and Andrew Priller. You can tell you what they do for Upland.
I'm the process and training manager for all of our locations.
Process entering
And training.
and training. Okay.
Training.
I'm the regional manager for the Northern District, Indianapolis, Marion County.
Who's answering questions?
I guess either
All
one of
hands
us.
on deck.
Do you know why you're here? Do you know why you're
I
here?
guess I'll answer questions about the actual establishment, and she'll go on about training and what we
Great.
do to go forward.
So what happened? Why are you in front of us?
Is it both? Is it both? or
Yes,
one?
both.
Both. In 2024, we had early morning bartender didn't guard, so they got serving a minor, and then again in 2025, I believe it was in October or November, we had another bartender do the same thing.
So this is the Upland location that is near 82nd and Allisonville Road.
Yeah, it's closed now.
And it actually, they closed their doors permanently early in April. What that location just wasn't working out, wasn't doing well. We all know who Upland is. You know, they have over a dozen licenses, and across all of those operations, they've had 3 violations in the past 5 years, and 2 of them are the ones that we're talking about right now. So their overall record of compliance is very good. Since that last incident in particular, they've actually hired a private bars program. So they're sending people in to all of their locations on a monthly basis to make sure that, you know, to try and make sure they're getting
Chopper
carded.
scenario. Send them in the morning, clearly.
Yeah, that's pretty much been the
That seems to be a pattern.
Yeah.
I mean, they mimic exactly what AT, it's not just that, we just also safety of guests as well, so.
What's corporate's policy?
Immediate termination.
Yeah, both of those bartenders were terminated after the sale, the different sales.
So you're here to tell us why it won't happen again?
Sure.
All right, what do you got?
Yes, so it is in the handbook. When a new hire is brought on, they have to sign off on the handbook, so our policy is in the handbook. We also use a learning management system that has alcohol training in it as well, so it's just another form of acknowledgement to them. And then we have like an annual reminders that goes out once a quarter with the policy stating again. And we've had that since, I believe, before the last violation. And ongoing, like Clark mentioned, the BARS program, I think that really, and that's for all of our entities, and I think that really helped.
So for me, it's a matter of, you're dealing with humans, you can tell them, they may not do it, but we want to see that these organizations that hire those people and train those people and ultimately responsible for that license are taking it serious, so I appreciate the steps you're taking. Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one. Thanks a lot,
See
everyone.
ya.
Calling DL 493-3087 U.S. Liquor Group LLC, doing business as 21st Amendment Package Store, address 1154 West 86th Street.
Good morning.
Good morning again, Lisa McKinney with Bose McKinney and Evans, representing U.S. Liquor Group. And go ahead, Samir.
Yep, my name is Samir Desai. I'm the Chief Financial Officer for U.S. Liquor Group, and we're here for a violation back in February of 25 for serving to a minor.
So the employee that was in place did not actually card and it went against policy, did not card.
Yeah, so he did ask for the customer's card, but I think she didn't provide it, and he still went ahead and did the sale. So we take this very seriously. I mean, the employee was let go. He's no longer working with the company.
And then we also
And then we have a policy where now we make sure we keep a file of all the active employees' permits at the store level. And if ownership decides to go there at any point, do a random check, make sure, things are there.
That they have them on them. So, so then so they changed that policy so that they keep a binder of employee permits, and then and make sure that anybody's being hired, that they have their employee permit, so that they're actually tracking for all their locations.
Okay. What about this point of sale where cashier can type in? Because I'm putting it together, that's what they did. They asked for a birthday or something maybe, and then they typed that in, and that's how they did the sale. Like, I'm trying to understand that part. Because you said they asked for an ID, but they didn't get one, but then they completed the sale.
Yeah, so he probably didn't, I mean, I wouldn't know what exactly the employee did at that point, but currently we have a new point of sale system. We've changed it. So earlier we were with Maxstar when we had 19 locations. Now we are down to a more three locations. So we changed the point of sale system.
So how does the point of sale system work now?
Well, it is more advanced, but it's not as expensive as it used to be. All the liquor stores who purchased our remaining stores, they all are on the same point of sale system.
But do they
so it
scan?
Yeah, it allows them a scanning feature also.
Are they required to scan an ID now? Or can it be, can you still type in a date of birth?
You can, it's optional. So you can still type in a date of birth, and it also allows you to scan.
So this was a compliance check, and there's strict regulations on how they do compliance checks. So the youth are not allowed to carry an ID with them when they go in, and if they're asked for a date of birth, they have to give their real date of birth, would make them under 21. So this clerk typed in whatever random date of birth.
Yeah, which is still a concern because, your POS system now still allows for the same thing to happen. So
maybe you need to look
at something I'll take it up, and probably we'll just block that feature which doesn't allow override.
Right.
It's a back. Yeah, it wouldn't allow the override. So if it doesn't scan, the sale doesn't go through.
So then you can have them change that, so it would only be.
They can do that. Yeah. So I just have to make sure that that's how it's currently set up. If not, we'll make sure the override is removed.
Change the coding on it, so it won't allow it.
And it's up to you on how you want to have it set up. If you feel comfortable selling to people that appear over the age of 40 without an ID, that's completely up to you. But I just want to make sure you understand that was the problem with this clerk, was that they
No, we don't want to take these chances, so better is just override.
And then that employee, were they terminated?
Yeah, it's no longer.
Yeah, immediately terminated.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. All right, any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion approved.
Motion to approve. And I'll second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling RR 4940405 LL Sauce LLC, doing business as Northside Bar and Grill, address 7526 North Shade.
Anyone here from the Northside Bar? Okay. So continue.
Calling DL 493-3403, Jazz Raja Inc., doing business as Jazz Raja, address 2102 North Post Road.
Okay, Sean, continue.
Calling DL 493-3409, SSD Oil Inc., doing business as Arlington Quick Stop, address 5950 East 38th Street.
I think this one is still pending. Before you get started, let
Yep.
me check and make sure it's been.
Okay.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
Good. Are you the owner or the manager?
Yes, I'm the owner.
You're the
What's your
owner?
name, sir?
My name is Suchandra Dillon.
Okay, and you had a violation. Have you paid your settled your
Yes,
violation?
I actually done that Friday.
You did it just
Yes,
Friday?
uh-huh.
That's why I show it's still
Yeah, it's
pending.
been a rough week.
Do you know why you're here?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Violation. My employee served underage.
How long have you had your license?
I think 2 years. They're going on 2 years now.
How many violations do you have outside of this one?
Never.
Okay.
You don't have a copy of your paid receipt, do you?
It's actually in my rental car, and my brother has that rental car with him.
Okay, because it's not been entered in the system yet, so we will go ahead and I'll go ahead and take your word for it that it was
Okay.
paid. If I find out it's not, you'll have to come back next
No,
month.
that's no problem.
Okay.
I'll get that afterward, and I'll get the picture. Hopefully, you can send it to me.
So what was the circumstance?
Well, I guess he was on the phone or something, Bluetooth, and he didn't even pay attention. Because I called him for a gas reading, and that's when I heard, so I'm like, hey, who's there? He goes, oh, I got a excise here. I served underage. He's like, oh, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, well, why the hell would you do that?
Do you have a scanner?
Yes, I do, but that was where you could just punch in the numbers. So now I updated it to where they have to scan the ID.
So that is a feature where you can just turn it on and off?
I didn't have that feature on there, but I changed it to my back office system does it. So they had it, and then that's when I linked it through them.
Okay. So after this transpired, you've made a corrective
Yes.
action, which is the scanner?
Yes.
All right.
This employee that did this, what happened? Were they trained before, or
Yeah.
what was the deal?
He's been here with us almost 4 months, and he was good. He was good at everything, like checking theft or underage or whatnot, but
Yeah.
I don't know what happened that day.
Is this your only location?
No, ma'am.
How many locations do you have?
I have one other in Anderson
So how often are you in each of your locations?
every day.
You go to each of them every day?
Yeah. I spent about 6 hours at each one.
How many violations do you have on the Anderson license?
None.
Okay. Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, accept the motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. Yeah, all those in favor say aye. Aye. All right, good luck.
Calling DL 493-3409, SSD Oil Inc., doing business as Arlington Quick Stop, address 5950 East 38th Street.
Oh, that's the one we just
We just did that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind, you're
I
good.
forgot to cross it out. Calling RR 494-1568, Famous Dave's Ribs Inc., doing business as Famous Dave's, address 3645 Vincent Road.
Anyone here from Famous Dave?
Sounds good, though.
Calling RR 494-2026, Curry Leaf Inc., doing business as Curry Leaf, address 8505 Keystone Crossing, Suite A.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yep, a little bit longer.
I don't see one for this.
Yeah,
Okay.
search. Let's see.
Oh, you know what, you don't have it because they just paid it, right?
Okay,
It
got
was
it.
Yeah, I believe
pending.
it was within the last week or two.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, why don't you introduce your client?
Yes, Vinod Patel, this is one of the owners for Curry Leaf. So this is a violation that occurred back, just earlier this year, actually. And yeah, happy to talk through the specifics.
Is
of
this
the
a food
violation.
court?
No, this is,
A fine dine
this is
restaurant.
an Indian restaurant that is where the old Mod Pizza used to be. It's right next to the First Watch, so it's just on the south side of 86th Street there.
Across the
or
street
82nd,
from the
across
mall.
from the mall.
Oh, okay.
So in that strip mall area. But yes, it's a beautiful space and very nice upscale Indian restaurant.
Okay. So
What's the violation?
What's the violation, sir?
Oh, so we didn't have an active server who had active license at that point, and the manager was kind of busy doing something else. So food runner came out and took the order, and that was excise officer. He didn't have the liquor serving license. And our liquor license expired on February 28th. And we had some issues with the ownership, not the issue, but I think one of the question was like, is all the owners are US resident? And one of the owner was in transition from getting their green card. So we were going back and forth with the immigration lawyer on what to put. And in that time, license expired, excise officer walked in, non-licensed person served the alcohol.
How long have you had your license?
That one's, we got it in 2025.
How many violations outside of this?
None. But we have 2 other bars that we own, so we've been operating.
What are you doing differently now?
Well, so now we have everybody, so we have the licensed servers. At that point, the guy was late, so it's not something that I couldn't handle at the time. But what we are doing right now is make sure the manager is up front all the time if there is no server. If there is no licensed server, then manager can go and take the order because manager is licensed to serve alcohol. And
I'm sorry, I thought you were done.
sorry.
Go
And we are
ahead.
keeping track of all the licenses expiring because we have almost 30 employees between all the locations who serve alcohol, so.
You've only had this location for a year, right?
Yes.
It's not a good way to start.
Yes, absolutely.
I have a question about hiring servers who do not have an employee permit. What is the reason behind that?
No, he works as a food runner.
As a food runner?
Right.
Okay.
And it's a upscale restaurant, so where only thing he handles is food.
So somehow or another, he ended up serving alcohol.
Yeah, because this actual server got late, and this manager was busy somewhere. So when the customer walked in, he obviously greeted them, gave them a seat, and asked for what they want for a drink, and he went ahead and grabbed the drink.
That's bad luck. That happens to a lot of people, you know? Excise
Yeah.
comes in and it's the one-off thing where they don't normally do it. They did it this one time.
Yeah, that's too coincidental for me.
Yeah.
So is there a new policy as far as keeping that separation? Because
Yes,
I can't imagine that it would be that long of a wait to wait for a server who is licensed to come and take the order. So
No, I
what
mean,
is the
there
new
was-
policy around that?
So the policy is any non-serving staff is not allowed to take any orders. If the customer has to wait, can wait a little bit longer, but non-serving staff cannot take any orders.
Okay.
Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, is there a second? I'll second that. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Calling RR 494-2245 Hilltop Bar Inc., doing business as Hilltop Tavern, 6500 East 10th Street.
Hilltop, I don't know that I've ever heard of this. Hey.
With me, I have Carrie Gross, owner for Hilltop. This was a violation that occurred also earlier this year, and was recently settled, so I'm not sure if it shows in your system. And
Yeah,
I
I've
do
got
have a
this
copy
one.
for you as well.
Yeah, this one.
But Carrie can answer any
Ms.
questions
Gross,
about
do you know why you're
specifics.
here?
Yes, they came in to do a compliance check, and there was no food, or the requirement of food, but we sell a lot of milk and stuff during the mornings because we serve breakfast at 7 a.m. So we went through a lot of it, so we didn't have it actual on hand. I mean, we had some, but it wasn't the requirements.
Okay.
On this one, it wasn't a compliance check as we think of a compliance check. Excise takes underage in. This was a scent detail, which is a detail that involves fire marshal, IMPD, excise, health department, and they'll go into certain locations together and kind of work together. So that's, I mean, it was compliance in what you're thinking, yes, but different.
Do they sit down and randomly decide where they're going to go? Or are they going somewhere based off of?
Well, it depends. Sometimes it's based off of issues that the locations have. Sometimes it's just because they hadn't been there or they're close by.
Yeah, it's often, I think, usually they try to visit most locations within a calendar year period.
It says record of server training certificates. You did not have any on premise. Did you have them though?
I had them, but they just weren't on premises. They were with me at the time because we were actually kind of restructuring. We don't really have an office. We have a closet. So we were remodeling, trying to organize it, and they were with me. But I have everybody's, yes.
Okay.
Are you managing the location yourself?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So you're there every day?
I am there every day.
Any further questions from the board on this one?
What's different now?
I have them in a folder, and there's a safe behind the bar that all the employees has access to them, so they're actually on premises at all times. And now I brought in powdered milk, and so that if we don't have the actual milk, we have powdered milk now.
Just out of curiosity, did you get a violation from the health department or fire marshal when they were there that night? Just excise?
Over just I think it was over the manager for the kitchen, but we do have that now.
Everything's been corrected?
Yeah, everything's been done. Yeah.
Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good luck.
Have a good day.
Calling RR 494-2437 Y&C West LLC, doing business as Yummy Crab, address 5046 West Pike Plaza Road.
Oh, whatever that's at. Yeah, I've been in there. Morning. Yeah. They hit pretty hard out there, so breaking and entering us. I know who you are.
Yeah.
Who are you guys?
I'm Jacob. I'll be acting as a translator today. 你的名字？你说你的名字。张如杰。你就说，跟他们说。陆基章。
His name, Ruji is his name. He's the owner.
He's the owner?
Correct, yes.
And you're just here to translate?
Yes,
Correct.
just translate.
All right, well, how are we going to do this? Ask him what happened.
那时候什么发生的？什么事情？我就跟他们讲。I was briefly told what happened. I can explain on his behalf if that's okay. So what happened was that day undercover.
Did he tell you what happened?
Yes. I was made aware.
We did a debrief beforehand as well.
We talked about this right before everything. I was explaining what happened. Everything. So basically, what happened was there was this. We had an undercover cop come in. He was served a drink, and I believe he was investigating because our permit had been expired for about 2 months, and we're very sorry about that. We believe what happened was because previously this license, it was transferred, and we never received the email that it was expired because we believe it was still under the old email. And as soon as we were made aware by the officer, we filed for extension. We got everything sorted out. Again, we're very sorry what happened. That's the gist of what I got.
Do you got a role with the business?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a role with the business?
I help out once in a while.
Okay.
Just curious. What about the floor plan? You changed your floor plan. Am I on the right one?
So this one was for expired permit, no employee permit, unauthorized change of floor plan, and manager's questionnaire.
And I believe the floor plan is referring to the fact that this is the former, I believe it was a very, very old Applebee's location or something, so it has a it had a bar left over from the middle, but they only used that for takeout, pickup location, and so it wasn't. So that's where the service, like a service, was passed over there rather than being delivered to the table. But there's physically a bar there, but they don't traditionally use it. It's usually just used for the carry out.
So I wonder if this is one of those scenarios where you're lost in translation. It's perfectly fine that you need to communicate for it, and that's not a problem. But he has to understand the rules and responsibilities with posting these permits, having these permits, keeping your schedule of when your permit's going to expire, just general management things that, you wonder if that's playing a role here. Doesn't make it acceptable. I mean,
yes, of course.
The rule's the rule.
Can you translate that to him?
就是以后我们就是要小心一点，这个也查这个什么东西要自己要看一下。可是我跟他们讲，
但是我这个经理去做事情，你就跟他说这些事情交给经理啊，我不在一点。
So he wanted me to explain that usually he's the owner, but this stuff is taken care of by the general manager, and I had talked to the manager as well, and that's what he had told me about, like the whole email situation. They never received the email, and like I said, once the officer made us aware, he filed for extension immediately, and I believe this was around February, I think, when this happened. It was really busy at the time, and he told me that like it was just a really busy time, and he is very sorry about what happened, and he understands that there's no exceptions. It's still, that's all I got.
The manager, what was his, Manager Lee? Or what was the manager's name? Is the manager the same as it was back in March?
His name is Tony Lin. I'm not sure.
Manager Lin?
Yes.
This is still the same manager?
Yes.
So, but does he speak English?
A little better than him, but still probably best to have like a translator to come by just to explain stuff.
Do you understand? How often are you in there? How often are you there?
他是问你多少天在那里？
餐馆，我一个礼拜我是在厨房，我不在前面。
没关系，这个也是。
4天。
4天。He's there. 你要我跟他们说现在你不在？
对，现在我不在。
So he's there around 4 or 5 days a week. Right now, he's not. He just had a baby, and for us, Chinese culture, when you have a kid, you stay home for the first month. You don't work. You just take care of your wife and kids. So right now, he's not there at the restaurant anymore, and he's always in the back. He's a part of the cooking staff.
So he cooks. He's
Yes.
in the kitchen. How many locations? Is this his only location?
Just this one, yes. We had a previous location. I'm not sure if it's under the same LLC, but close now.
I want you to ask him, does he understand his employees have to have employee permits?
但是你知道别人我们不是厨房的，就是外面的前面的人都要这个 permit 东西。
我知道。
Yeah, he understands.
Okay. How many servers does he have that serves alcohol?
现在就是 Tony 跟Liz 有吧？
前面两个。
前面两个 Liz 有，对，应该。So right now, including the manager and then another host named Liz, she also has one. And the days off that, for example, the manager is not, Liz will be there and she has a permit to serve alcohol.
So just two?
Yes, just two.
Where does he keep track of their permits and their training certificates? Where does he keep track of those?
我们 permit Tony 不是放前面吧？他都有他的，然后 Liz 也有他的，好像在
有啊，他们都有啊，
都在前面。We keep so the front is it has like a little space, kind of like an office area. There's some filing cabinets and stuff like that. They keep it in there.
So he has copies there?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion approved.
A motion to approve? I'll second that. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Can you help him?
For sure. Yeah, I'll follow up on
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Calling
All right.
RR493-8655 Master GSM Inc. Doing business as El Juanese, 3107 Lafayette Road.
How do you say it?
Good afternoon. Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Greg Wednesday.
Wednesday.
All right, sir, and who are you?
Glenn Mendoza, Secretary of Master GSN Incorporated.
Okay. Do you know why you're here?
Yes, sir. Got a violation for underage.
How long have you had your license?
In the location, 4 years.
4?
4 years. Only is the only one with a violation.
You have multiple locations. How many permits do you have?
2.
2?
2 other ones? So 3 total?
No.
2 total?
Other one.
Okay.
One more.
And how long have you had your longest license?
2011.
Okay.
I feel like you were just here not too long ago. Were you here recently?
No.
No? Yeah, you look very familiar.
Really?
No.
Everybody got a 20.
So you, and did excise come in, excise came in and did a?
Undercover, underage, underage came with an undercover officer and so nicely approached my waiters and said, "Oh, so nice place, so nice," and she forgot to tell it. And then
buttered them up.
They came out and the officer came in and got the evaluation.
Okay. What's your policy for checking IDs? When you hire somebody, what do you tell them their job to do?
ID everybody now. We changed it.
Changed it?
Changed thoroughly. And the bar doesn't have free access now because they came into the bar, straight to the bar. Now I have a swimming door that doesn't allow anybody to go through the bar. Now they can wait outside the bar area, and then I posted a sign saying that 21 and over to come in, and ID required.
Oh.
That's why you look familiar. You just opened in July, right? So you haven't been open quite a year?
Yeah, it's 1 year.
That's why you look.
So you've had your license 4 years, you've had no violations, you have a violation now, but you changed your policy and you've added some signage, and you tell the people immediately when they walk in, you are going to be carded. That's what the sign says?
ID everybody, yeah. I did my print out here. I have the ID here. I have a sign right in there. This is a swing door that opens both ways, from inside and out. But now they have up here the 21 and older to come in, and ID required, and in both sides. And the others, and then the other side also I have here the same sign here that it needs to be 21 to come in, to enter, and photo ID required.
So from the signage standpoint, I think you've done yourself some favors. Now you have to get your employees to check the IDs, right?
Yes, now it's really enforced. The the waiters, the employee did commit the mistake, immediately terminated. Was immediately terminated.
Okay.
He was not allowed to, you know, she forgot to ask for IDs because, you know, keep talking to the customers and really forget what she's supposed to do.
Sure. All right. Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second that. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
All right. The automatic, well, I guess, why are you here?
For evaluation,
Which one?
Sasha, Sasha Tax and Mrs. Sasha Carver Restaurant.
What's the name of your?
Sasha?
I got nothing.
You don't have your permit number, do you, by chance?
I got the paper right here. Let's see.
It'd be quicker to look that way. Oh, I found you. I'm not showing any violations.
I don't know. I received, I was saying that to come here.
I bet it was automatic.
No, so that gets sent to everyone. Let me double check. But that gets sent to everyone and just says, if you have a violation, you have to come. But if you don't, you don't have to be here.
My license is Easterboro. She sent that one to me saying that I have to come to here.
Oh, let's see. Oh, wait, let's see. You did have a violation in 2024.
Okay.
But let's see if we've heard it or not.
Is that a bar? Or taxes?
That's a mistake.
Oh, this is, the taxes is just the name, okay.
Nope, you are correct. You are supposed to be here, so I missed that one.
All right, go ahead and have a seat. Do we have it, though?
You don't, because I thought I had it down as a renewal without violation. So that was my mistake.
Sir, what's your name?
Melifet Sine.
Sorry, say that again?
Melifet Sine.
Okay, do you know why you're here?
Yeah, there's a violation.
What was the violation for?
I think when excise came, I was operate with a expired license, and also I was selling foreign bees.
Okay.
Since the board members don't have this one, I'll read it to you really quick. This is Sasha Caribbean Restaurant located at 100, I guess we should call it, we didn't actually call it. Calling RR 4937035, Sasha Tax and Multi-Services Inc., doing business as Sasha Caribbean Restaurant, 10045 East Washington Street. So they were served a notice of violation for business operating on an expired permit, retail to retail sales, scope of your retailer permit, misbranding of alcoholic beverages, untaxed beverages, unauthorized sales prohibited, failure to display signage, no employee permit, record of employee permit required, failure to post no smoking signs, and then the employee that served was issued a violation as well. So on the above date and time, officers entered the location and ordered Prestige beer, which is not sold by a wholesaler. They were sold 2 12-ounce bottles of Prestige beer. And then they noticed that the signage was missing. When they went back in, asked the employee for identification or employee permit. She didn't have an employee permit. She's the wife of the owner. And then the employee, let's see, the actual business permit had been expired May 12th of 2024. And officers found 12-ounce bottles of Prestige, 12-ounce bottles of Corona, 12-ounce bottles of Guinness, 12-ounce bottles of EWO lager beer, 13-ounce bottles of Tiger Brawl malt beverages, all in the cooler. And then there were some bottles of liquor that were also located.
How many violations do you have there?
It's one report,
That they cite, how many?
yeah. So, I mean, you've got the expired permit.
None of the signs were posted.
Let me look at the, let me look at the agreement with the settlement agreement real quick and see what it says.
How long you had your license?
5 years.
And this is the first violation.
This a lot for the first time.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, and they had a $2,000 fine, which they paid. But some of them kind of go hand in hand. So you got the employee with no employee permit, and then they've got the violation for them, the restaurant not having a copy of it. So those go together.
I see.
And then the dealing in unauthorized beverages, the scope of permit, the untaxed, the adulterated, all those go with, because they weren't buying from a wholesaler. And then the expired permit and the display of the permit, because they didn't have their permit or displayed.
So, to me, this guy, I mean, you either know what you're supposed to be doing and you're willfully just not doing it, or you don't know and we gave you a license, and that's not great on me.
Yes, I knew what I should be doing, but let's start with the license. At the moment, I was so busy with school. I was doing a master in public health and epidemiology, so I was so busy, and my wife was there, so she lets those things happen. And also,
Say that again.
I said my wife was the one there.
Yeah.
So she.
I don't see why when people have a license, they, instead of giving all these excuses, just say, you know what, I screwed this up. I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
there's
so,
really
you know what?
there's no excuse actually. I mean, you can say what you had going on, but and I understand because life happens and all of that, but at the end of the day, you're still responsible for it. So you just got to just own that part. But
Yeah, exactly. So the question is, I supposed to say what happened. So that is the reason I said, but I completely accept all the violations.
Yeah, but you being in school isn't what happened. You letting these things happen is what happened.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And it also, like, what was the thought process behind selling unauthorized?
Those things are not completely that I sell them on that moment, but it's a Asian beer. People like it a lot because I love it. So it was my wife just bought a case of it and put it at the restaurant without my authorization. So that was the reason that beer was there.
So it doesn't get sold, is what you're saying? You don't sell that beer?
No, I don't sell that.
They can't sell that beer.
It is a local.
I have it.
Yes, I cannot have it, but it's a local beer. Asian love it, and my wife just someone can come to offer because they sell it. My wife just bought a case and put it over there without my authorization.
It's a Haitian beer. It's very popular. So we see locations selling it quite often, but they're not selling it legally.
So, I mean, and I get that, you know, people like what they like. That's, you know, is what it is. But having this license, it comes with certain rules. So you can't just circumvent that to make sure that you have stuff in there that you would like. There just has to be another way to figure that out within the rules of having this license. And
Since that, I corrected everything. So I bought every beer with the authorized distributor, and I make sure that my wife get trained and get the license, and I put the sign, all the stuff that's supposed to be as regulation. So, but not to.
is your wife operating under a manager's questionnaire?
That was my next question.
I'm
starting to understand how to work a little bit.
You have submitted a manager's questionnaire for your wife?
Yes.
Let me see if I see one.
No, don't know if the lady Esther submitted, because Esther the one submitted this.
So you did submit one or you didn't submit one?
Excuse me?
You said you did or did not submit one?
I said Esther was the one submitted the document. I don't know if she did submit the one.
Esther.
Barbara.
Esther submitted one?
Yeah.
I
don't know
have
if
one
she-
for Daniel. Who's Daniel?
That not, I don't have
Wait a
it.
minute, maybe I'm on the wrong permit. No, that's the right permit. Is there a Daniel that works for you?
I don't know. I can require her to do it, but I don't know if she did it. But she will require to do one for my wife.
I wonder if this got scanned into the wrong file. Stomach is growling. I don't have one in here for your wife. But there's one in here, I think, that doesn't belong in here, so I'm wondering if yours got scanned into someone else's file.
Well, let's, if the board's okay, I would like to recommend a 1 year, and just to, I don't want to say these were, we've seen worse, but this is the business side, and I don't know if you've gotten more busy or less busy, but I'd like to feel more comfort that you are running this business the right way. And I feel like 12 months would give you a chance to show that. And then historically, I'll just let you know, if they find violations, they come back, right? So with that, I'll make a motion for a 1-year renewal. Is there a second?
Second.
Second, all those in favor say aye. Aye. You have 12 months to show us, okay?
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
And I will reach out to Esther to make sure we get a copy of your wife's manager's questionnaire, okay?
Thank you.
All right, I will make a motion for the automatic renewals. Is there a second? You're fine.
Second.
There's a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Make a motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Meeting